Welcome to the Cultaholic Wrestling Podcast.
If you like a lot of wrestling on your YouTube, join our cult. Hello and welcome to the still regularly placed, as of now, Cultaholic Wrestling Podcast.
It's not changing ever.
It's not ever changing.
The content
Ever.
will, but we'll get on that later on.
Wonderful.
But when and where, never changing.
That's right. 1 week there will be a slow news week. That week is not this week. We'll quickly get through this. Ross on Wrestling, joining us as always.
Hello,
How
Maffew. Thanks for blanking me on Twitter this morning.
I did see it and I just went,
2 in 2 days. Lewis Capaldi yesterday, Maffew, Greg today. I can't take any more.
Men of similar stature.
we're pretty much at the same level, right?
How are you, Maffew?
Miserable due to the wrestling climate. It's very sad. I thought I was way too old and cynical to get upset about a wrestling change lineup. But here we are. More on that soon. But also the lovely Jack.
Hello, I'm alright.
The puppet Jack.
Oh, right,
His human counterpoint.
Hello.
NXT USA, NXT UK. That's how it works.
I don't have that. Yeah.
Yeah. So how are you, mate?
I'm good, thank you.
Good, man.
You're off next week?
I am off next week.
Deutschland, huh?
Deutschland, that's right. And I point
it
at
good?
this as if this is still a stable. It's not.
But it is, though.
Imperium Kampf.
I am not going to call them that. This Cultaholic podcast does not recognize Russia's invasion of Crimea, and they also do not recognize Imperium as legitimate
Jesus.
stable.
You got very
I've been
political
reading
there.
Wikipedia page to see what was happening in the USA recently. But yeah, it's weird because the second biggest event of the WXW calendar is World Tag Team Festival. It's almost WTF. Don't know why they didn't go with that. It's been a slight change of plans. Card subject to change, as some wrestlers would say. Volta is not going to be on the Sunday.
Walter is such the worst name in wrestling.
That's right, drunk uncle. Yeah, only Volta and Jericho. Only one of those wrestlers is losing the belt. And it was weird because it's a World Tag Team Festival. It's all about the tag teams. Volta and Ilya, big tag team. Done all the posters, all the things going good, giving it big uns. Volta will not be there on Sunday, but it's a 3-day tag festival tournament. What do you... Oh,
So
they're not in the tag festival. Oh, that's handy. That's a bit underhanded of a nice transparent company like WXW, but I will still have a lovely time in Alberhausen. We know that there's at least 3 people that listen to the show that hang out around that area. It'd be great to go to Alberhausen, see all the sites. You know, hello Aldi, hello McDonald's, hello Aldi. Oh, that's it really, isn't it? But I have a lovely time. All the people there. We'll move on, talk about something else. Because all the people are tuning off now listening to
Alberhausen.
Alberhausen.
Where's that?
In
Don't
Germany.
say Germany.
I think it's west. West.
West.
Is it near Hamburg?
Sure.
I don't know. I've
Well,
got
the
no
trains
idea.
are so good there. Everything's close to everything.
In fact, Hamburg might not even be in the west. I don't know anything about Germany.
I'm flying out to Dusseldorf Airport.
Okay.
That's the
Sounds
closest
like
one
it's
to
in the
it.
middle of a mountain range. It does.
Oberhausen.
Alberhausen.
Alberhausen. I tell you, the building that you go into that host all this, you look on the outside and goes, that's due for demolition. And you go inside, it's all futuristic in tech, so wonderful. So that is just but one bit of wrestling this week. We should move on to the news. That's right, yeah, the news. AEW Plus. More like AEW asterisk, yeah, it'll be this in the UK. So, the news after Cody Rhodes bigged up. Sorry, not Cody Rhodes. We can call him Cody Rhodes. He can't call himself Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, WWE owned the trademark on that.
Yeah, Cody Dust did say a few months ago that the UK deal will be better.
No, it is better.
It's already better.
Yeah, okay,
definitively better than WWE's.
Which
you know, I was saying something has fallen through.
through.
I think personally, late in the day, something's fallen through. I'm going to put my hack hat on, Adam, Maffew. Oh, that was a slip.
In fairness, there are 10,000 Adams.
Yes, there are.
And they all look like this.
But the way he was so confidently speaking a few months ago, it was the end of May, obviously at Double or Nothing weekend, to now, to what's been announced, and how half the world has been given the same TV deal. I think something's fallen through, and this is just a placeholder until they get exclusive TV deals sorted for the rest of the world. But I learned, after we did the news this morning, I learned why Tony Khan brought up that advert thing. It's because Sky, because everyone's like, oh, but Sky have WWE on, and the adverts are in there, fine. I've never noticed this when watching WWE live on Sky, but apparently the adverts they show during live Raws and SmackDowns are just for in-house Sky shows because Sky doesn't have to abide by the same regulations as ITV does. Apparently, 12 minutes per hour of adverts, but in the US it's 16. So obviously that doesn't go unless you've got your own in-house TV adverts. To which I was thinking, why don't they just do adverts for like Take Me Out and Harry Hill's TV Burp and stuff? But I don't know. But that's why Tony said that, presumably. I don't know the ins and outs of it. But that's why everyone's kicking off.
That was a beautiful bit of it. You're almost a wrestling journalist at this point.
I almost log onto Twitter and see someone tweet, important thread, read this now. I forget the man. Sorry.
Also, so AEW Plus is going to be Fight's subscription service for AEW, basically.
Yes.
$4.99 a month. You get AEW Live. You get a replay of it as well on demand. And what was it? Extras, bonus.
Extras, yeah.
I don't know what it's going to be.
waiting for extras. What?
I don't know what they haven't announced.
Ricky Gervais, yeah.
God.
When the whistle blows. Is that it? Was that extras?
I've not seen extras.
Oh, yeah.
When there's
Did you have a laugh?
Yeah.
That's it. So,
Let's have Hangman Page doing that.
yeah. So, AEW Dynamite episodes will stream live in the UK on Fight TV.
But what was your initial reaction, Maffew, when you saw the news last night? Because it came out in an arse backwards order thanks to that rogue scheduling fella who was like, UK fans, tune in every Sunday morning at 8:20 to see your live AEW wrestling.
A rogue scheduler from the grassy knoll. Yeah, anyway, we're getting on ITV Sunday, October 6th at 8:20 a.m. Why is it 8:20? That's such a weird time. With the full 2-hour premiere, which airs here in the United States on Wednesday, October 2nd at 8 p.m. There'll also be a 1-hour Dynamite highlights show, more like a Roman candle, on Monday, October 7th at 11:45 p.m. And then blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So, I liked the fact that I was just about to get some rest, settle down for the night, saw that news and went, get my scrolling finger ready. Have a look at this. And it was a good day for the miserable UK Twitter people.
I just feel like there's been a lot of smoke and mirrors. Whoa. Yeah.
There goes Cody Rhodes.
Whoa, you can't call him that anymore. I did the wrong voice. It's tough doing this puppet.
Cody.
Is that Bearer?
Yeah, that's where Maffew was going.
Oh, right.
So yeah, AW, yay, yeah.
I don't think it's as bad as everyone's making out, but it was a pig's ear of a night for AEW last night.
It's a start.
Yeah.
I mean, they did say, in fairness, at that time it's coming on live, there is a lot of Minder repeats on ITV4 to consider.
And Midsummer Murders. You can't move Midsummer Murders from 1 a.m.
No.
If I was in Midsummer, I'd want to move as well.
I watched it. I went home last week, saw my parents and that. Me and my mum watched Midsummer Murders, an episode of.
Never seen it, me.
They're very...
Have you not seen... Not even one?
They're
Not
long.
even one.
They're 2 hours long. They're long. Maybe an hour.
I think an hour.
Yeah.
I was
And
more a taggart man.
Barnaby's just like... His wife's involved in everything in the county, man. He's like... There's
Yeah.
been a murder at the art exhibit, and she's like, well, I'm on the board for the art centre. It's like, Mrs. Barnaby's everywhere? Is she the murderer? I don't know.
I think that's... The final episode will be,
It was all his wife, yeah.
You'd be like, but how? Was I knew literally everybody. How are you not getting this? But yeah. So, what else? Rather than plowing through Midsummer Murders, we'll look at these. Austin claims he could have one more match.
Don't do it, Steve! Don't do it.
Is he not just saying this to people so they can get out of the house and end the interview?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, well,
I believe it was...
Just watch straight up Steve
Get off
Austin.
I believe it was on his podcast when he was speaking to himself, like by himself, or speaking to himself on his podcast.
He wanted himself to leave his house.
He was interviewing himself on his own podcast. The sad bastard. Imagine doing that. No. I hope, yeah. It's nice to hear he's healthy.
I just got what he was talking about.
Yeah.
Nice to
He's
hear.
not. You think he's healthy if he's interviewed himself on a podcast?
Skeletally, is that a word? Physically, I don't know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
Matthew.
physically. Skeletally.
He's got a fit skeleton.
Well,
And the muscles that are attached to the skeleton.
we made a huge
It's
mistake.
been a long day.
We were reporting this on the news yesterday at the time this goes out, and we both went, I was reading the quote, and he was like, he says his nerves feel a lot better, and we were like, Austin doesn't seem like the sort of person who'd get nervous, and then but then we realised he meant like his actual nerves in his body, not his metaphorical
That was
nerves.
more him.
It was me, it was more my fault. I'll hold my hands up.
I can see it coming, but might please say what I'm thinking. I thought it was his nerve.
I was sat there going, yeah, I agree with that. They always say, if you don't have nerves, just give it up. You've lost your passion for it.
The penny drop.
And you read it and go, oh, no.
Austin comes out the place. He hears the glass smash. He goes, ah! WWE pulls talent from Softside Wrestling's 9th anniversary show, which I believe is going to be their last show before the Rev Pro takeover, purchase, whatever we're going to call that.
So they've pulled two of their big stars. Apparently Connors and Ligero are like the two big Southside guys. And also Dragunov. And everyone's gone, ooh, that's a bit mean. WWE.
Yeah, there doesn't appear to be any long-term scheduling for the NXT UK tapings. It's sort of like, they can't look at the calendar and go, yeah, I'll be three weeks from now. It's like, oh, they've called me in.
Yeah, but for what? There's
Like
nothing,
a
there's nothing on
call.
that weekend, apparently.
Well, there's a very important NXT UK promo that needs to be filmed.
I've got another hack theory.
Oh, please put on your hack
Rev
hat.
Pro associated with New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yes.
That's why.
Maybe.
There you go. That's why they've been pulled.
That's a quality hack
Don't
take.
you touch New Japan, separated by 2 degrees, you wrestling men. Get out that show now, said Paul.
Can we have Hack the Rabbit is to say all these things? So you're pure. Your brand is all right, Ross. Don't
No,
associate
I'm a
yourselves
hack. I like being
Can
a
we
hack.
start calling the puppet Hack the Jobber?
I like that, actually. Wait a minute. Talk amongst yourselves.
This is going to be good. I can't wait for this.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
No, I was waiting
Why
for you
would
to
you
do
think
the
it'd be good?
impression.
According to Ryan Satan. See, I love that you still laugh at that. I don't think it's funny, but the fact you laugh at it makes you cute. We'll do it. All right, Satan, this is revenge for... What was it I saw online? Oh, the Josh Boredom incident.
Oh, my God. Wow.
Bradshaw said we do not believe in beating up people in the ring. We should pull these talent from the show.
There you go.
There we are.
Oh, there we go. Good. What a good
Thanks.
take.
Thanks, Hack the Jobber.
Thanks.
Is that going to become a regular feature?
Yeah, but I'm only going to repeat stuff I've actually seen online, so it's all right.
Okay. That was good. Is there
Are you done?
is there any more news? Not from
No,
not
no,
from him, not from
good.
him.
Yeah, the entire show with Hack the Jobber. 205 Live still alive, taking place the hour after Friday Night SmackDown. Even though they've said nothing on the weekly brand, it is apparently 205.
Right.
Not dead.
Yeah.
And I see the NXT creative teams are meant to have taken over running that thing. I don't know who was doing it before, but NXT are now doing it.
Okay.
Which makes sense considering it's now an NXT title.
Yeah. It means that the NXT team are going to have to travel around though, with SmackDown. It's the SmackDown. I'm assuming the SmackDown lads were the ones in charge beforehand,
Oh,
but
no, that's going to be a lot of money for WWE. But did you see 205 this week?
no.
No. No, I didn't. I was on NXT. Continue.
Anyway, the first match was good because you get the sense that the commentators were like, is this the end? We don't know. They had a laugh. So they were talking about it being one of the wrestlers' birthdays. And then Aiden English just kept on going. Like, what would you get him for his birthday? I'll get him this. I'll get him a Sega Mega Drive. I'll get him Sonic 2. And then they're like, and a minute later, like, oh, good action there. I'd get him dinner. I'd get him breakfast. I'd get him, like, you know, it's not his birthday, right? I know.
What?
Oh, here's the cover. 1, 2. I get him X-Men on Blu-ray. And they were having a good time.
That's good. I like that.
So they're probably gutted that 205 Live's still alive. It's like, oh, let's be serious again. And Lacey Evans and the Popo, says here.
She's working us all. Kayfabe's alive.
Well on her.
Yeah.
I love that wrestlers have this cop-out, no pun intended, but like, oh, you did something bad in real life. No, I'm a heel. Like, how
Apparently-
great is that?
Apparently this was pre-planned. So she got pulled
Oh, was it?
over
Oh.
and then agreed with the police officer to then do a heel promo effectively afterwards where she's a dick to him. I think.
Right. That's a bad look for the police.
Make the
isn't
best out of a bad situation, eh? Why not? Get pulled over for speeding.
Oh, was it for speeding? I thought it might have just been a routine.
I've got no idea why she was pulled over.
That's probably a good look. Yeah. By the way, officer, can you do a video with me?
Yeah.
I'm a dick to you.
It
Yeah,
wasn't-
sure, that looked good.
I think it was in Canada though. They're all polite apparently.
Get a
so-
Botchamania into it
Wait,
next
wait.
time.
Yeah.
Wait, the Mountie.
The Mountie pulled her over on his horse. Yes.
Oh. And she, as soon as she goes, I'm the... She just pulls the window up.
But the best, she had to explain it wasn't real. That was my favourite part. It was just the fact that she had to explain it wasn't real. Because people were like, oh, you're being a dick to a police officer? I didn't think I needed explaining personally.
No, I think it was.
Well, after the way the entire nerd internet reacted last week to MJF saying D&D sucks. Wait, let me tell you. And then, yeah, I think people do need to be told this. It is fun because we're all like, she played a character. I was like, how dare you disrespect the Canadian Popo.
The Canadian Popo.
That's what it says here. Yeah. And then it just says, on my notes, Omega comments, question mark.
Okay. Kenny Omega isn't only the best wrestler in the world, but he knows it, and he said that all of NXT are jobbers or like enhancement talent or something.
I can't believe that this guy said something about another company.
You did a pretty viral tweet about it, I think, wasn't it? When you went,
Oh yeah, it was like
Kenny.
I think Kenny Omega's a great wrestler. Kenny Omega. Hi, thanks. Shut up, Kenny.
Yeah, I am a great wrestler. Oh, go away. Yeah.
I mean, there's a fine line between. I mean, again, he's like Lacey Evans. He probably wish he'd gone. It's fake. But it is the thing. We can say you're great, but as soon as they go, yeah, I'm the tits, me. Oh, how arrogant is Kenny Omega?
And
like,
then
whoa.
Dominic Dijak, when
Who?
Donovan died. Dominic Dijakovic.
Yeah.
There we go. Said, remember that one PWG weekend where I had a match that was better than your match? And everyone went,
According to Meltzer, it was.
and
Five
everyone,
stars.
but then everyone went, yeah, but he's Kenny Omega. He's had better match. I don't know. It was a weird one. I thought Kenny's was. I think Kenny Omega's a better wrestler than Dijak. Not that saying that Dijak's not very good, but
That's exactly what you just said,
no, it's
Jack.
not. No, it's not.
Get your hat cap off.
So yeah, Kenneth, I thought his comments were a bit. Whenever someone does this, whether it's him or Rollins, I'm like, oh, I cringe a bit. I'm like, no, stop it.
Yeah, I cringe when Rollins does it. I cringe when I understand why they're doing it. They're company men. Or they're going to go,
Publicity,
what do you think about NXT going week to week? Oh, God, we're knackered. Oh, no. Of course, they're going to have to, like, bury them a bit and say the things. Like, and this is what we enjoyed during the 90s, whenever, you know, Rock would come out and pretend to forget his catchphrase and go, to be the man. Woo! Oh, no, wait, that's not it. You know, we all love that. But now it's like, hi, I'm Kenny. And anything. Boo, Kenny.
I know, but I thought it was okay. I don't think it's going to end the world for anyone. Yeah. He's just being a bit of a dick.
Nothing
Yeah.
is.
Maybe he'll stop with just one instead of several, like Seth.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Seth has stopped now.
He has stopped now.
Yeah, he has stopped now.
I didn't think it was real because Kenny Omega was able to do an interview without going.
Someone's given that, like,
That's
Hi,
not-
Kenny. What are you?
That is what he does, though, doesn't he? I often
It was
reach
saying
forward.
him versus Pac. He's like, old Universal horror shows. Oh no, I'm
please.
melting. It's Pac.
That is, yeah, Omega does go slightly overboard. That's why Cornette hates him, he says, because he's like a theatre kid. He's like acting in the ring. I think that in the moves and that, Omega's really good at making it look really struggles and holds and stuff.
Well, you can tell he's been in Japan for so long because that really works. So
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Nani. But like over here, it's just like, hey, chill.
Yeah.
Nanny.
I don't know, Sam says it as well. It's what the Japanese
It's sorry, in
people-
anime, it's always like when the bad guy goes, what? When he's about to get his head kicked in by the good guy.
Oh,
I was doing
you
a
live and learn. I
was
never
do-
knew that.
I was doing a live
And
stream.
I forget I keep on doing these stupid stuff, and Ross is like, what do you want about you?
I just thought you were referring to former Manchester United winger Nanny.
I didn't.
It's funny you say that.
I'm Portugal.
Yeah.
I was doing a stream with Sam quite recently, and people in the comments kept on commenting Nanny, and he'd go Nanny, and then just wouldn't like pretended it didn't happen. Like I wouldn't comment on it, and he'd just do it, and then as if like Jack's not gonna know what I'm talking about, but secretly Googled it afterwards, and I was like, all right, okay. Anyway,
I don't know why they spam a chat with it. That's
because Sam was reacting to it, I suppose.
okay.
He was going Nanny.
He's so good.
Such a heel.
So, this is the last week of this current schedule for wrestling. Let's see if we get this right. Come on.
Come on, Matthew.
No messing up.
Sunday,
Mon-
Monday,
Yeah.
happy days.
Took her for a drink on Monday. Night Raw. Still on
USA.
USA. Doesn't matter to us. It's all on different sites. Tuesday, Impact.
No, we watch it legally here at Cultaholic.
Yeah, we do,
Matthew
just
of
to clarify.
Botchamania might just do that, but
What?
we don't do that here
Call
at
from
Cultaholic.
Bolton. Go away. Why? I'm not from Bolton.
Are you going to buy them? The Wanderers.
I'm a
FC.
wanderer. I'm a wanderer.
Monday Raw on USA.
Tuesday, Impact on Axis.
Yes.
The network they love so much they had to buy it. Wednesday, currently it's going to be 1 hour NXT, USA Network, and then on the WWE Network.
But
That'll go
soon,
to,
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to full network.
Right.
No, full TV.
I know, it's okay.
Jesus.
Then AEW Dynamite.
Yeah.
The same day. No 205 Live. Thursday, NXT UK.
That's moving one day.
That's moved.
Yeah.
That's probably for the best because it's barren there. Friday,
Smackdown.
Friday Night SmackDown,
And 205.
which is still live. They're just taking the live bit out the name.
Good. I like Friday
which
Night
confused
SmackDown.
me. I
like
had to
it.
Google and go on Wikipedia. Is it still going to be live?
Yes.
Because it didn't used to be. And yeah, and then
And
205
205.
pre-recorded, or I'm not sure when that's going to be shown. WWE hasn't said anything, so no one now will look. As soon as this podcast goes live, they'll announce what's happening with 205. But 205 Live dead.
Imagine a week when, if we do, have an AEW pay-per-view and a WWE one as well.
Oh.
That's a full
That could
week of
happen.
wrestling. That is a full, because AEW's a Saturday night normally, Sunday WWE. There's a lot, isn't there?
Yeah. But this podcast will remain on Thursdays.
We will still we
record it Thursdays
yeah.
and then release Fridays.
We record it Thursdays. We'll record it later in the day, presumably now, because we got AEW content to do. And then Friday it will be released. The only thing that's changed on the podcast is obviously the Raw and SmackDown review. We'll now be calling it This Week in Wrestling, or I should say This Week in Wrestling with me, Jennifer, which will review sort of the week before. So starting with the Friday SmackDown all the way through until the Thursday.
We'll have to point out to the audio listeners. No. Jen Louise is not here right now.
It's a tribute.
Oh my God, she is here actually. Such a good.
By the way, everyone's like, "Where's Jen and that?" She will be back. Don't worry.
It's been a right.
She will-
I'm not
she will be
involved with
back.
that anymore, but it's been a right. What's the I'm about F on? Right.
Not Jen's fault.
Right. No, not nobody's fault. It's been right. Carry on.
It is a
It's
fault. She's
happening.
in demand.
Happening soon.
Yeah. Jen will
I know
be
we've been
back.
saying that for months, but it actually is happening soon now. It's actually things have been put on paper and written down and stuff.
Once again, it's no one's fault.
Yeah.
It just at the start when you start that sentence, I was like, God, he's going to shoot on Jen. He's going to say some terrible
No,
things.
no, not at all.
Oh, fair enough.
Not yet.
What? That's not ever.
And that is.
She always brings us presents when she comes down. It's great. She brings us
nice.
like chocolate and that's great.
What does she bring? And make sure you use the accent.
We all got bath bombs.
bath bomb.
Bath bombs and a candle on Valentine's Day.
A wee heart. I can't say heart in a Scottish. Heart.
But neither get him, don't worry.
No.
I can do it. That's one of the few accents I can do. Okay, dunno.
Cool.
Everybody get excited for the Cultaholic Hall of Fame.
Christ.
Hey, keep
They are
that
high.
in, please.
Oh my God.
We've got new chairs on the
Please
podcast.
keep that in.
Yeah.
Matthew nearly
Bloody hell.
Matthew nearly took a sick bump off the side of the chair.
We've got rid of the stools that went plump, flump every time we sat on them. So I was expected to be rigid and it did not help.
It was like you fell off the scaffold in ECW.
Now they're tricked.
Oh
Now they're
my
down. So,
We've just seen the Danbury fall. Here we go.
all right. Oh, yeah, the Hall of Fame.
Oh, no, I've not got a thing. Right, okay.
I've got
The
one.
Danbury fall, no.
Matthew falling off the stool just happened. Right. In ascending order from last week, Jacob Fatu, 68 votes. That's a shame. Go watch MLW. Oh, yeah, MLW. Oh, whatever. Screw it. Ash Ketchum.
Oh, what?
This is the award-winning. What did he win anyway?
He won the Pokemon League.
The Pokemon League winning, Ash Ketchum, 72 votes. The winner, Todd the Rabbit, 78 votes.
Todd the Rabbit?
How many of these do you think were votes because they thought it was the rabbit from Firefly Funhouse?
Absolutely none.
0.
Todd is the most popular thing about Cultaholic these days. Maybe. I don't know.
No, I think he probably is.
It's going to be Tom Campbell on the hits alone, right?
No.
No?
On the hits alone, that's the news, man. That's not
Because
Tom.
he does every video.
Yeah. Hope
No,
Tom's-
they're not like tuning in for the news. The news is relevant. They're just clicking on Tom.
Tom's on holiday at the minute. I hope he's having a nice time. He's
He's
in
at
Iceland.
Iceland.
Yeah.
I want to go to Iceland, me.
Me too. Looks nice.
See the Northern Lights.
Yeah.
Bathe in a spa. Blue Lagoon.
You're just watching Alicia Fox match to see the best Northern Lights you'll ever see.
Wow.
Wow, that was good, Jack.
Thank you, mate.
Write that one down.
Cheers. All right.
That one's good. Clip it. So, because you won last week, Ross, would you like to go first?
I will nominate your fall off the stool there.
Oh, what?
Hopefully it gets left in the podcast, 'cause if it doesn't, that'll be a shame.
How great if they cut that out.
Tubman, leave it in. I enjoy people falling over. Really do. And that was a good one, that.
That says a lot about you, Ross.
I know. I'm a child.
Good one. Good,
Yeah, I don't
good
like
solid
you.
Pick. Yeah.
Yeah, no, let's go into more in-depth discussion.
If it wins, do we have to then have like a PNG cut of Matthew, like horizontal, about to fall?
Yes.
Right.
No, hack the puppet will have...
Hack the puppet.
Hack the puppet.
Puppet hack.
It's a verb. We'll have that as his puppet.
Right.
Matthew, that fell off the stool.
Can someone make a puppet?
How meta will that be? I'll be impersonating myself, impersonating me. Oh, my
Yes.
God. Okay, Jack, what do you have?
I had nothing either, but Ross has just mentioned him. So
I had something. I've just changed it on the fly there.
I'm going to go
That's
for,
the
I'm
Hall
gonna
of
go for
Fame.
Richard Tubman. because I think he's the unsung hero of this podcast, frankly.
The effort that goes into this.
He always just saw someone 5 minutes ago. I'll pick him.
This table for the
Sean,
podcast.
if I pass you on the street, if anyone's watching this and I pass you on the street on a Thursday, there's every chance you'll go in the Hall of Fame. Like, you'll be nominated. Just like, I'll put you in.
The disregard you show for the prestigious Hall of Fame
I know.
is sickening.
Prestigious Hall of
So,
Fame.
I spend all week thinking about my picks.
Yeah, you can tell.
so Tubman sets up the podcast. He's a good lad. We knew him at What Culture. He's now here at Cultaholic. I'm trying to think of what else to say about him. He looks like a GTA online custom character.
He's the coolest.
That's a beautiful description of
He's
him, by
got
the
a
way.
beard and sunglasses and sometimes a hat and cool hair and that. He can wear any item of clothing and just get away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I had that.
He's DJ'd. He's indie wrestled.
Oh, that's right.
He's done all the things.
Why
Guys,
is it, he needs to be on Straight to Hell, and don't ask him about hell, just ask him like, so, yeah, your life.
speak to me about Gary's white vans.
Oh yes, Richard was once. He had a manager. Was it his manager?
I think so.
He was in a tag team and
Should
they
get
had a
him in
manager
just to speak about it.
called Gary's Fan.
Richard!
Yeah,
Richard!
sure, why not?
Come here.
Yeah, hello, Richard.
Yeah, I can't wait for this. Richard used to be a member of the local wrestling scene as a teenager. Here he comes.
Here he comes.
Here he comes. His back aching from years of
Come on.
pumps.
Richard, you're on the podcast this
Richard,
week.
I've nominated you for the Hall of Fame because I couldn't think of
Could you
anything.
come over here?
You can't be heard, so just pretend you're
No,
really into
no.
this.
Just insert yourself in there, just speaking to that microphone there.
You-
There's Richard.
Richard's
Why
appeared
should
on the
someone
Tron-
vote for you
Am I
for
in
Hall of
front?
Fame?
Keep coming this way, bit. There you go. You're in.
on you a bit.
Yeah,
Hello.
this is what he looks like.
There's the microphone.
Richard, what was Gary's White Vans about?
Gary's White Van.
Yeah, yeah.
He was just a successful white van company led by Big Gary,
Yep,
and I was one of his helpers.
helpers. They were
Yeah.
heels.
Mhm.
Did you have a double team finisher at all?
I can't actually remember, to be honest, about tag team. I remember my finisher being called the Van Driver.
The van driver.
Yes.
Okay, that's good enough for me.
Thank you, Richard. Cheers.
And obviously, the call-out difference, the most aesthetically pleasing member of staff is doing the sound checks.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
opinion,
yeah,
everything else like that.
Thanks,
So,
Richard.
Thanks for making this
Cheers,
look good.
man. The van driver.
The van driver.
That's great,
I
that.
thought Next Stop Driver, Eddie Dennis's finish was a good
Well-
fun, but the van driver.
The next stop driver. Oh, next stop driver.
Yeah.
Right. I've never got that. I've only just got that. Never mind. If Sam was a
Next
wrestler,
stop
people say
driver.
his finisher should be the Sam
The
driver.
Sam driver.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he goes, Nanny, and they go, All right, well, my pick, Hall of Fame, I went to Manchester
Yes, you did.
to Sharden, what do they call it now? Sharden Graps and Friends.
I'm surprised you didn't come back walking like that. Being like, all right, mate, arcade. And all that.
Sound.
Sound, mate.
And it's a really weird thing, this, because they're making it so you have to see it live, but then always sells out. So it's become this hot ticket at the, let's see, I got the name wrong, about the Frog and Bucket,
Okay.
I think.
Sounds like a pub.
I'm going to have to check to be wrong. I'll check on the take. But anyway, about 150 people can fit in this tiny comedy thing. And to see wrestling that you can only see there, because a lot of talent there, but they're doing stuff you don't see. Like El Fantasmo, wrestling El Fantasmo in a match.
How did that work?
Well, he basically these promos about like how he has to fight himself because he's a dick. He needs to stop being a dick. So he wrestled himself with a voiceover going, "I'm gonna get you.
What?
You need to beat yourself." And then
how did it
ended with him because he would like he'd do the moves.
Was he wrestling like
El Fantasmo was really good at wrestling.
like in Fight Club when Edward Norton beats himself up?
Exactly
Right.
like that.
Okay.
But the point where he's going, gut down, leapfrog, hip toss, land on your feet, double drop kick, indie standoff.
With himself.
With
So
himself.
was it like he was wrestling the Invisible Man?
Yes.
Kind of? Right. Okay. Right.
But he wasn't, because that's probably trademarked by GCW.
Yes.
I know. So, but yeah, so that worked really well. Dean Allmark versus Tyler Bate, which was
Surprise.
Yes, because Dean Allmark,
Could be Tyler Bates' dad.
yeah, he's been wrestling longer than Tyler Bate has been alive, and basically the granddaddy versus the grandson. Entire crowd near enough in Dino, who's still wearing pleather. God love him. Who could still go at that level. The softcore death match with Ricky Shane Page and Charlie Evans
I
versus.
saw gifs of pillows.
Yeah, they got in trouble a while ago for using flour, which apparently is a bitch to clean up afterwards.
All right.
So they've got this thing about making sure that the arena's clean afterwards.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, because I've never done this, if you've had a pillow fight where you've hit each other so hard the pillows bust.
Right.
There's a lot of feathers in those pillows.
Oh, you don't use a feather pillow for a pillow fight.
These are RSP is a hardcore wrestler. He knows about pillows. And it went the point where the crowd was chanting White Christmas. Or singing White Christmas. And also, they were wrestling Los Santos de Ferales. And Damien Dunn. But Damien Dunn died because he got stabbed in the ring.
Yeah.
And he was still able to wrestle. And if he wrestled enough matches, he was allowed to come back alive. Before that could happen, though, Gene Money kidnapped him and switched bodies with him. And so Damien Dunn came out as Gene Money with the tape nipples and the crazy... So he was Gene Dunny.
Right. This is starting to sound a bit like Attack.
It sounds like Lucha Underground. Emphasis on the accent.
Like Lucha Underground,
Right,
but people
from
are
Manchester.
really happy to be part of it.
Shall we start again? Because I said it's like sounds like Attack, which it is like, and Ross said it's like Lucha Underground, which it's not like, and you went, yes, Ross. This favoritism is unbelievable.
In terms of his
his
far-fetched
It is Ross,
storyline.
yes.
And stupid mystical things. I watched Luchasaurus getting murdered,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
decapitated.
yeah, there's dead people in Lucha Underground.
there are dead, but yeah, it's true. People do get
People
killed.
can't get the contracts. And what else happened? Oh, yeah, Ridgeway kicked Nico, the Attack Pro guy, to death. That was nice.
Cool.
And it was just a hell of a place to be. And again, they did their double header, which is a Tuesday, Wednesday for next month. Sold out in 4 minutes.
Wow.
So I'm doing Shard and Graps. Shard and Graps and Friends, what the hell they're called. I can't pronounce Shard
Is
and
it always
Friday.
in Manchester?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So I want to put that over because I was there.
Fair
Ha
play.
ha 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 ha.
So yours is Shard
And none of
Graps.
it's released. It's taking it back to its roots where you have to be there to see it. Which is why they can have no video on demand, which is why they can have Tyler Bate come and wrestle on a show.
So punk rock.
Yeah. It's different every time. Have to be there. If you're not there,
Okay, fair enough. So yours is
so that's
Shard.
probably going to get no votes. What a great explanation. You're going to vote for me fall on my arse anyway. So, Maffew fall on his arse,
Richard Tubman.
Shard and Graps. And if you'd like to vote for any of those fantastic picks, you can. Don't worry, you can. By going to...
Patreon.com/Cultaholic.
Just like to take this opportunity to congratulate Ross on his victory for next week, because it is absolutely going to win.
I think Tubman should win. Tubman, by the way, edits everything I do. And I'm surprised he still works here because of that.
Yeah, editors are supposed to be invisible, like ELP, are supposed to be invisible.
But I'm unbearable. Horrible. Unbearable. Awful.
Thanks for giving a push
See,
to
I was
my
wondering how
pick
long
there,
you let
yeah.
that go. So no, you're not. But none of us did.
The patience and the tolerance that man must have behind
Yeah.
that glassy stare of his.
I've never seen Tubman lose his
Lots of
temper.
drugs.
I've never seen him like kick off ever. He's
Just
all-
full of summers, Richard Tubman. Like Kevin Nash in the 90s.
I love this idea.
Thanks for the Hall of Fame pick.
I love
Moving
this
on.
idea of Tubman as like a broken down veteran of the 90s, just like because he wrestled for a year. Something.
Yes, leave it at that. Everything's cool.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Raw and SmackDown Recap.
Braun Strowman confronted Universal Champion Seth Rollins. Yes, he did. I really appreciated poor Seth Rollins being given all the exposition. He had a big exposition pie that he had to eat all by himself. Well, Braun, I can't challenge you this next week because I get the winner of the 5-way match this week, and then next week season premiere, and then I
hate how baby
at
faces.
sacrifice.
Baby faces have to be blind idiots in WWE. He's like, I'm really busy, but I want to fight you and make myself even busier and hurtier.
Yeah,
I hate Rollins, me, the character.
there's no character. They just can't write
Just
good
a
guys,
cringy
so-
man.
I was face to face with the human embodiment of a nightmare. Do you guys want to see me burn it down?
I hated Strowman.
Tomorrow.
I hated the character of Strowman in this because he was just wrong and a dick. So he
Why
came
that?
because Rollins went, well, I beat I'm going to beat the Fiend because just like how I beat Lesnar at SummerSlam and how I beat Strowman at Clash of Champions. And then Strowman came out and went, say it in my face. And it's like, well, he did beat you. So you've not really got a leg to stand on. Why are you annoyed? And then Strowman spoke a bit and went, I'm going to beat you up. And then Rollins went, well, I think, and Strowman went, I wasn't finished talking. But he was finished talking. He finished his line.
He wasn't finished with you.
It's like in is it Goth Merengue when the phone rings? But he goes, hello, and then it rings. It was like that. He's like, and that's why I'm going to kick your ass. I wasn't finished talking. But he was finished talking. It was
Being alpha
bollocks.
male.
Aye.
The Viking Raiders defeated the OC, who now have new horrible music. God, this was
Doesn't
bad.
fit them, does it?
No.
It's a kick-ass tune. But it doesn't fit them.
Such conviction.
Hey, kids.
Do you want to go down to your local record store that your parents never go to? You can buy that song there. I don't know what I'm doing.
With your pocket money, and then get a marathon bar afterwards. The
I'm on
Viking Raiders-
SoundCloud listening to rappers with face tats. Screw. Yeah, good you get.
The Viking Raiders were successful. Might as well. They've done nothing for months other than beat little people, so might as well beat the OC while they're a bit warm, I guess. It was a good match.
They did the Flash Morgan Webster and Mandrew's finish, where they hit the finisher, and then Evil went, get him, and Eric charged out the ring and did a dive, which is like... Oh, no, it's like what Zach Gibson and James Drake do, sorry. I've got the wrong UK tag team there, but yeah, it's cool.
It's a good strategy. Rusev defeated EC3 in seconds. And the same time it takes to make a Rustler's burger and toast the bun, EC3 lost. He had the entrance during the commercial break, the kiss of death.
And apparently,
I thought you were going to say something there. Thanks,
Rusev
Jeff.
isn't the baby daddy, 100% according to Renee Young. They've just sort of like, I think someone's just watched that back last week and gone, that was awful, that.
Which is what you said last week, if I remember right.
Let's just bury it under the carpet and just never reference it again.
So...
Speaking of burying, what do you think about EC3 in this segment, Jack?
Oh, bless him.
Getting the Cedric Alexander push, as they call it online.
I don't know what to say. What can you say about EC3?
R.I.P.
Yeah, poor EC3.
What was it he tweeted this week? It was like, you don't get anywhere by bitching online. Something like that. I don't know what it was.
Going to make everyone feel sorry for yourself by... Or something.
So, yeah, stop playing the victim on well, further your career. Something like that.
Yeah, but he has been tweeting stuff.
I think
Is he talking to himself
I think he was
there?
being sarcastic, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah, but he was also on Zack Ryder's podcast saying, oh, I didn't hear it, but someone told me, it's like, he's on there going, oh, I hope I don't get an action figure during this run, so I don't have anything to remember from this run. So I don't know if he's trying to tell him, yeah, you guys need to stop bitching, be positive. But it's like, wait, what?
I'm going to find it.
Okay.
I can't wait for his shoot interview in a couple of years' time.
Yeah.
For it to go wrong horribly, like it has twice, something's gone on. Like, because he's got, I know he's not the best wrestler, but you don't have to be in WWE, do you?
He is good.
He is, yeah, but like he's got everything else you need.
Yeah.
But like, for whatever reason.
What's his Twitter account called? EC.
It's an E.
Oh, there it is.
Then it's a
3.
C.
It's the Roman numeral 3. That's what I wrote.
I.
Yes. ECI.
I'm just singing Crazy Train.
I'll be more successful if I make myself a victim online, but it's in the sarcastic caps and no caps, like font.
Oh, the SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Right.
So somebody must have told him that.
Yeah.
And he's tried it and it's
Hang on.
not worked.
Yeah, with a
Don't-
picture of himself.
Yeah, don't tweet what you want to tweet. Tweet what you want to tweet and then say it's sarcastic. That's a great strategy, that. That's even a better strategy than the Mark Andrews strategy, diving out the ring.
I wonder who told him that. Hack the Jobber. Which WWE Superstar has told EC3 to do that and it's backfired?
EC3 forgot to shake Cedric Alexander's hand backstage.
What?
That was a very good one. Moving on. You need work. Where we are. Sasha Banks defeated WWE Women's Tag Team Champion Nikki Cross. And this was a great crowd, by the way. Was it San Francisco?
San Francisco, yeah.
They let this play out, and this was a long match. But by the time they, get in the final furlong, they were really into it. And like, oh, yeah, this is great. Yeah, come on, Nikki. And it was like, wow. It's nice to see a crowd actually giving something longer than, 10 seconds to fail.
Yeah.
Nikki was good here as well.
Yes,
She was.
Bailey's rapidly becoming my favourite wrestler.
Oh.
This new Bailey.
Yeah, new Bailey.
This like David Brent, unaware Bailey is amazing.
Unaware David Brent Bailey.
Just the Twitter game where she was like, I accepted her challenge. What was it?
I courageously accept it. Charlotte challenged me to a match in Manila. I courageously accept it.
Bailey mused. Lacey Evans defeated Ember Moon.
Oh,
and I think
this
the
was
idea
all
was-
right.
Oh, Ember got kicked right. No, Lacey got kicked
Yes.
right in the neck. Oof.
Yeah, it was great.
It was horrible.
Because then people gave that and went, wow, that's really dangerous. Women should be doing that. And all the people going, have you seen any AJW from the 90s? But it was like filmed murder.
I was annoyed at Ember being used to elevate someone else when it should be Ember who's getting elevated because I really like her. But they tried some unique stuff in this match, and it was all right.
Yeah.
I quite liked it.
That
Kick the
stunner.
throat.
I think Lacey's improving. Yeah. I mean, it's easy to. I mean, when you've got a good wrestler against you, obviously you look better.
My fans were very excited at this because it was Lacey Evans and they hate her. But she did the sharpshooter, and I thought the idea was she did it badly because then even 99 Hart went, well, that wasn't very good. And then you had to pull a mic for her. She went, Bret Hart, Jimmy Anvil. So I thought the idea was she didn't do it very well.
I don't mind it. I just mind Sarah Schreiber afterwards asking Natalia how she felt about Lacey Evans stealing her signature sharpshooter.
Oh,
And
yeah.
how Natalia stood there saying, imitation is the most sincere form of flattery when she does all of Bret's stuff and wears all of Jim's stuff, etc., etc. I just don't like Natalia's character either.
Well,
She's a nice lady with nice cats, but on the shows, that's what I'm saying here. Nothing against.
She's a nice lady with nice cats.
I saw it.
A new shirt, get it out.
Botched Spot, the online comic strip of
yeah.
wrestling. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good.
They've recently returned after a few months off.
Oh.
But I saw a really good one, which was like, Lacey's going to be huge. Damn it! How do we make her huge? And then it's like, well, the writers are like, well, she's an ex-marine who can literally kill people, but also she looks like a 50s pinup model. And there's a picture of her looking really badass, like a gun sitting on like a rocket and stuff. And he's like, make her a housewife now, something like that.
Yeah.
And also they did one recently of Austin, where it's like Austin if he was a modern day superstar, and it's him like going like, you talk about your Bible and your John 3:16s. Austin 3:16 says, I'm really glad for this opportunity to work in the best sports entertainment
match
company.
Of the year candidate with my opponent.
There's one where he's crying because he's scared of Kane. He's like, I'm scared of Scary Mask Man.
That's too close to the truth. I was like, ha ha ha. Aw. Carmella defeated R-Truth to become the new 24/7 champion.
Finally did it.
Yes.
Oh.
But it was weird because all the men were like, haha, we'll get you R-Truth. Then Carmella Pin's like, we can't go after you.
Of course
I'm
they
like,
can.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
But then the women were like, yay.
Sarah Logan's got a chance. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, whatever.
Corey had a great line. Renee was like, finally, you can consummate the 24/7 title. He's like, bit late for that. They've had sex.
Yeah, literally that conversation was, you've had sex with her? Yeah, I have, yeah.
Did he have a line about Carmella during this? It's like, oh, if only got some insider knowledge about one of them.
That was on SmackDown, huh?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Was that
she was like
supposed to
about Carmella and Bailey being friends for years, and Carmella saying Bailey had changed, and Graves was like, I've got to, as if there's be someone at this table who had insight.
That was it. Yeah, it's good. I think he's chilled out. He did tweet as well. Probably should bring that up. About no, it wasn't about Bobby Davis. It was about
Byron.
Yeah.
He's got a 40-year-old boyfriend. That came out wrong. Yeah. On SmackDown.
Yeah,
Byron's been on Dr. Phil or something. I've not seen it. I don't
Was
know
he
what
actually?
Yeah, he was
Is that where
actually
that
on.
joke came
Was,
from? Right, I
was
thought it
it
was just
Byron?
random-
Byron's pal giving advice to some. I don't know what it was. And Graves has been taking the piss out of it ever since.
Yeah.
And then said he's had a 40-year-old boyfriend on the
Yeah.
air.
Oh, you wanted to reveal Crane? That came out wrong. Yeah. But no, he tweeted like, sometimes I come on here and I react badly to things and I shouldn't say things. I was like, oh.
Corey.
Because like, if you look at the timeline, it's like, oh, I said that thing. Yay, tattoos are great. Or whatever he tweets about. And it was just like, screw you and you not knowing my reference.
Tattoos are
So I was like, yeah. We've all seen his Twitter. Chad Gable defeated King Corbin via DQ.
What do you make of the mashup theme?
Big fan, me.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah, it was strangely annoying. So I thought it worked really well for him.
It's the only one I like of this recent spate of mashup themes.
I don't class
like
it.
Fire and Desire.
Yeah, it's not in the same category
Yeah.
as them for
Yeah.
me.
No.
I like the crown and the cape and the scepter though.
I
He
like
looks,
that.
he looks phenomenal.
I know.
I really like it. He's going to keep. It shows how stupid I am. I'm
Like,
like,
I was
Baron
like,
Corbin. No
saying it
more.
all the time, like
Still the Ross Tweddell.
don't make him an actual king, and then they have, and it looks good.
Yeah.
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 So he's a completely different character now. He dresses differently. I'm like, he's a king. He's so
great.
cool now.
If we do the culties again at the end of the year, I think he's a shoo-in for most improved, I've got to
yeah,
say.
but he's just changed his gear.
Yeah.
That's literally
No,
it.
he
I'm like,
hasn't.
wow, he's so good. He's King Corbin now. And I'm like, yeah, I'm believing it.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I'm not qualified to be talking about wrestling at all.
No, to be
But
fair though, I always used to say that it wasn't his fault. He was putting so many bloody segments every week on Raw.
I mean, that was true. Yeah.
That was the main issue with the guy.
And then they blamed him. The
Yeah.
authority came out and went, you're crap, you.
You're the reason why we're
Yay!
raised.
I'm like, dance puppet. And this was another great match because it started off slow. And again, there's the quality of writing. Haha, small person. I'm like, all right. And then Chad doesn't go, punch you in the shin or anything like that. He just goes, I'm like, all right, great. I love you. But the crowd, because they hated Corbin so much, they were going
Yeah,
nuts
it was
for him.
proper. Yeah.
Like, oh, nice. And then went to DQ.
Gable's really good. He needs
Yeah.
to get pushed.
No, they should run Raw every week from San Francisco. It's so good, the crowd. Rey Mysterio won a fatal 5-way elimination match.
Yeah, I love this match.
Rollins. Yes, it was good.
It just shows how stupid I am. I pretend I'm into all good work rate and that, but you just need to throw a load of wrestlers in, have them hit their finishes on each other. I'm like, yay! It's like 2000 again. It was good.
Yep.
Loved it.
Yep.
Love that
I
match.
can't go into too much detail. It was like lots of cool stuff.
People got eliminated left, right, and centre. Ricochet was the first one out.
Yep.
Ricochet,
Buried.
Ricochet Page.
Buried. Buried.
Rum wasn't in the match. Nakamura got eliminated, and AJ, then Rude. Rey Mysterio won, and he'll go on to face Rollins for the belt and won't win.
The season premiere.
Yes.
That Kinshasa though on Cedric was the best Kinshasa for a while.
And Cedric?
Mark Kinsella. That's how Cedric got eliminated, wasn't it?
Cedric wasn't in the match.
Ricochet.
Ricochet, yes.
Well, they're both getting buried, so it's easy to get.
Yes, the buried brothers.
Saved him.
Undertaker
then-
and King.
They were both feuding with Styles recently.
Like
also.
how it's a one. Someone put on Twitter, it's a one-hit kill, I believe.
Yeah,
There you
Nice.
go.
it's good that. Yeah,
Great.
Nanny. So, and get this, you all sat down, lads.
What does it mean, Nanny?
It's like
Good.
again. Like it's
I think it's like
no,
what?
no. It's when it's used in anime manga. It's always like the bad guy's like, I've won. Nothing bad could happen now. And the guy's like, I have actually won. Nanny, like what?
Oh, all right. How dare you? Yeah.
Like that'll be Geordie Nanny.
Yeah, what me? Yeah, you sat down. You ready?
Yep.
Braun Strowman had a shot at the World / Universal title and didn't win.
Was it for the belt?
No, it wasn't for the belt. It was just a non-title.
He still didn't win.
Ignore everything I just said. Nanny. When the Fiend came out and the Fiend attacked Braun, crowd going crazy for the Fiend, even though just one thing. I was like, wow, that's a good showing. That's really cool. And then Seth Rollins in the ropes, like a cat in the banister, looking at the owner, not knowing what to do. I was like, ah!
You don't have your Universal Champion do that under any circumstances, in my opinion. I'm not. I
So
said,
actually, given how Rollins talks, do you think you should try to communicate with the Fiend? He's like, what?
It was stupid.
it was silly, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to go as far as Brian Alvarez. I heard him saying, like, Rollins is just scared of Bray Wyatt in a mask. It's just a man in a mask. He's scared of him. Ha!
No, he's got greater strength when
Yeah.
he's more
And then
vicious.
Meltzer's
Horrible.
explanation. Go back and this should be Hall of Fame worthy. This Meltzer's explanation for why Wyatt is now very scary was like it's like movies where they get superpowers and stuff. I'm paraphrasing. It's a lot better than what I'm saying. It's just amazing. But
He's right.
we get that he's scary. We can see that with our own eyes. We don't need Rollins going like in the corner to get that message across. And it just made Rollins like a child.
Pans down is like Otacon from Metal Gear Solid. He's like, Seth Rollins has wed himself.
Oh god! They always made Otacon.
That's
wet.
next week.
Oh yeah, right. Decision premiere. Seth Rollins will wed himself.
Drake
Oh, your
Maverick's
money
already
back.
got that.
Yeah,
Do you know
Drake
when
comes back and
Drake
laughs at him. Yeah. So that was Raw.
Yeah.
Aye.
SmackDown. Eric Rowan defeated Daniel Bryan in a very good match.
It's
Rowan,
in a Daniel Bryan match.
yeah, Daniel Bryan match. That makes sense, really, doesn't it, when you think about
It's
it?
fantastic.
And Eric Rowan looked strong here and big, and he had the finish, and then Luke Harper interfered, and then he grabbed him with the head slam, and then Bryan went up, and then his leg stayed there. And that's very common considering wrestling. It shouldn't really happen. But here we are. It looked like catch of the day.
He wasn't.
The referee had to help him, and then continued.
Yeah.
And they cut out the SmackDown YouTube clip, which means it was supposed to happen. Yay.
I thought it was supposed to happen initially because if you watch the replay, Bryan like dangles his leg, and I'm thinking, oh, maybe he was meant to catch it because Bryan's that talented, he can make it work.
Right.
But no. Then you watch it back, and it's like he takes all the impact on his on his head and his shoulders and his neck, and it looked all bad. And then Rowan tried to pin him, even though his leg was in the ropes. And,
Yeah. And when the referee's like, no, I legitimately have to help him out here. He's not going to get out. No, in an ideal world, if it was like an indie show, Rowan would be like, all right, go outside, slide him. Like, ha. Look, Harper, look at this.
Harper did well though. His face didn't change. If I saw a pal getting tied up in a rope, I'd be like, "Ooh, you're all right." He was just stood there going like, "Yeah."
Harper has only just escaped the black hole of main event in whatever show he was probably on. He's all right. Like, yeah,
The Worlds
fine.
Collide tournament.
Wow, you found a level lower than main event.
I saw an interview with Chuck Taylor where he talks about that, where he talks about being like they talk about some botch that happened where someone, like he slammed someone and their head went right down or something like that on the outside, and he was like, I think it was Gargano he's talking about, and he's like, oh, I've just heard John Boy, they call him John Boy, and he's like, I had a split second to go from like, oh no, I just hurt my friend, to being like, yeah.
Oh no, he was going to give him the Blue Thunder Bomb, I think, on the apron, and it's a PWG, and he missed. He just went splat.
Yeah, that was it.
And he's like, oh, yeah.
There's so good interviews with Chuck Taylor.
Oh, I love Chuck Taylor.
He's so good.
Kofi Kingston spoke candidly on his WWE title match against Brock Lesnar next week. Thus proving that there's absolutely zero chance of this poor guy winning.
Yeah, he's not going to win.
We had a promo package to introduce Brock Lesnar. Well, he was referred to as the career killer, Maffew, and I'm sure that hit a nerve with you as it did with me.
We know who Brock Lesnar is already.
Mike Awesome.
Oh, he was the career killer.
Yes, he was.
He was.
Yes, but then he wrestled himself like ELP and, career killer and then Fat Chick Thriller afterwards.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Fat Chick Thriller wasn't the best use. Anyway.
Anyway. Sorry, it's Moment of silence for Mike Corson, Fat Chick Thriller. Chad Gable defeated Mike Kanellis, the one guy in the roster, what do we call him, the midget gem?
See, why is Mike Kanellis, who's probably
gonna
like...
pun that. How dare
how
you
tall's
no
Mike?
sell it.
How tall's Mike Kanellis? Sorry. How tall's Mike Kanellis?
Well,
Like
after
5...
Maria's taught him, he's like 3'3".
Right. How tall is he? Shoot. Like...
Bang.
5'11", 10,
He's a
maybe
heel though,
shorter.
isn't he?
I don't know.
But he's laughing at Chad Gable for being short, right? Now, I know that he's taller than Chad Gable, but it only works when someone like Corbin does it, because there's a clear height difference there.
Yeah, but he's a delusional heel, is he not?
Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah.
We're not supposed to be just laughing at Mike Kanellis for being pathetic in every way. Is
I think that's the idea. As I tweeted last week, which was one of the ones I didn't want to go viral, but did, because everyone thinks I'm a sex pest now. No, I think he's just having a good time and get his money, go and get in.
To be fair to Mike Kanellis, yeah.
They think they can get rid of me. I've been in Impact for how many years?
I
Come on.
can't blame Kanellis at all, really. Getting that Wonga for doing silly things.
Did anyone else think of that one advert when you hear
Wonga! You want some money for it? Readies? Wonga!
It's been a few years
Sorry.
since that's been on
That
telly,
advert
hasn't
was fantastic.
Yeah, but it was like,
Was it for like Money Supermarket or something?
I have no idea what was advertising. I remember that
was
big
it?
guy, Wonga.
Wonga! Readies? Dosh? Wonga!
That'll be the thing people tweet us this week.
Wonga.
Going, I remember the fat Wonga bloke.
Now,
Fat
Mike
Wonga
Ashley.
yes.
Yes, that's
Yes.
it. End the podcast now. It doesn't get any better than that. Actually, not end it now because I've got some stuff to talk about. Sasha Banks and Bayley defeated Charlotte Flair and Carmella.
Carmella's no longer friends with Bayley.
Oh, no.
But I like how that's always been a thing from NXT all the way through.
Yeah.
The Carmella and Bayley's backstage friendship has been also a kayfabe.
Baymella.
Baymella. What's this?
I don't know.
We're doing
Oh,
so
did he?
good after Wonga. He's gone mad with power now.
Confused by Charlotte Flair in this match, I was. Because it looked like she was turning back to the good side. But then when Carmella's getting tapped out, Charlotte's in the background just stood there going like,
Oh, she's sad she
on the
lost.
apron. Like,
She didn't get a share of the winner's purse, Ross. She'd
I
be
know,
sad
yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
I think it'd be weird cheering Charlotte.
But she could have got in the ring and broke up the submission is the point.
Oh, right.
She just stood there and
She
didn't
wanted
have...
that 24/7 title. Nakamura defeated Ali. It was a good
Oh.
match if you weren't called Ali.
Oh, he nearly died.
He did. God.
How the hell do you walk away from that?
Exercise, I think.
What?
Let me
What's
check.
that?
Ali's great. Oh,
He is. He's currently not doing a lot on SmackDown, it's got to be
No.
said, but at least he's putting the effort in.
I like
He's please don't put me on 205 Live again. Look, I'll do this. And then, did that. Oh, God.
Oh,
sorry.
God, he's
Just
just
leave
doing
him.
Ali.
Just leave him.
New Day defeated the B team.
Go,
Which
go.
were popped there.
I saw the gif of Big E doing his stretches before the match. He's got his legs and like he's in the corner and his legs are through either rope and he's going like
He's bouncing.
shaking it. Yeah, yeah.
Like he's...
He's a
I'm
distress.
not even going to bother saying
I
that.
know, come
He's
on.
a distressing.
We're all
man.
thinking
I'm
it.
gonna say, riding on that disco stick. Was that all Lady Gaga used to say back in the day?
Want to take a ride on you? Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
play a game, love. Get a game, get a love game. Maybe she should sing Triple
Play a
H.
game, love.
Let's play a
The
game, love.
Yorkshire version.
Come on, Chuck. Let's have a game. A love game.
Good, love
A game of love.
I love games, mate.
Let's play blind date.
Kabuki
Take
Warriors
me out.
defeated Fire and Desire.
Oh yeah, they were back.
Yeah, they
That's
were.
going insane. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Kyrie
nice.
Sane runs with a telescope.
Scary.
How
dangerous, that.
talented woman.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
just
yeah.
buy some glasses.
Oh, yeah. Wow. And then Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon settled their lawsuit in unreal blah, 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 ladder match for the thing.
So
and then
Kevin
SmackDown.
Owens is like, Shane McMahon, you've been on this show way too much. You're taking the spotlight and places away from superstars who deserve it. Let's have probably a main event match. I thought it was at the pay-per-view initially, but apparently it's on next week's SmackDown. Let's just like forget everything I've ever said and let's have a main event match on SmackDown next week. Forget about the 25 million lawsuit or wrestling. It's silly, isn't it? And that's
Yeah.
why it's fantastic.
But I don't like it. I don't like this whole Kevin Owens thing. I think Vince is so out of touch that he thinks that like people enjoy lawsuits or like when wasn't there
As
a
much as
whole
he does.
lawsuits or
When you've won as many as him, though.
the whole John Laurinaitis stuff where the head of people. He thinks that day-to-day people like us really get like invested in lawsuits and positions in companies and being the head of HR and talent relations and all that.
Well, I mean, because we do spend a lot of time focusing on the backstage drama.
But that doesn't mean we want it in our superhero fighty realm. We want that to be superhero and fighting.
Days of our lives. Neighbors.
Batista was on Neighbours.
Yes, he was.
this little, it might have been me when I was 9 years old. That's what you look like. You just go, all right, there, Dave. I'll take you on, you bastard.
It's a very friendly show in Australia. That's all right. It was, oh yeah, how about friends?
Yeah, I'll do. I hope my signature move on you, kid. A handshake.
Oh, nice.
The worst, best thing ever.
And the kid's like, nah, like for real, dickhead. And speaking of backstage dramas and lawsuits and stuff like that, Impact Wrestling, didn't watch it, don't be daft, what are we talking about? But their TV department is gone, their production team, and I believe the post-production team, camera people, and they've weirdly named Kevin Sullivan TV. No, not that Kevin Sullivan. I've gone to join AEW.
That Kevin Sullivan did get signed somewhere recently, didn't he? Was it Impact?
No, I think you're getting the two.
No, he was. I remember seeing an interview with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Like
the actual Kevin Sullivan.
The wrestler Kevin Sullivan.
Yeah.
Oh, right, the Taskmaster.
The Taskmaster,
Taskmaster,
yeah.
yeah.
Sorry, you continue.
No, it's fine. That'd be good as like, well, I thought we'd hide the real Kevin Sullivan.
Unless I
not the
dreamt
fake
it.
one's gone. You dreamt that?
Drew Kevin Sullivan.
Oh, how bad is that?
He's
if you
been in
dream about
Impact recently.
I think he might have been like officially signed as a producer role thing.
He's been the head of like the whole spooky angle and everything that's going on with
he knows
Sue
it.
Young.
He knows about a few of them, so that's
Wait,
all right.
Sorry, continue.
That's all right. But that sounds way more interesting, actually. Kevin Sullivan's actually... Anyway, so yeah, they've all left. Connor Bix,
Yeah.
who everyone loves, everyone in the wrestling business loves right now. He reported that they've all left, and apparently Impact was like, oh, this is a surprise. Everyone else was like, why is it a surprise? They've been on the AEW credits, the last pay-per-view they did. Everyone know they were leaving. And like, oh.
So
all
what
right.
are they going to do?
Good question.
Okay,
Jack.
right. It's like when you start a new team or you sign for a new team on Football Manager. It's like, do you want to bring your backroom staff with you or do you want to leave them?
Every time.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
All right, fair
I mean, if
enough.
you ask Ferguson, you get Jimmy Ferguson, Little Ferguson.
What?
Eddie Ferguson family.
Roy Keane reference there.
Thank
I
you.
got him.
Thank you.
right.
I'm surprised his wife wasn't employed. I can't do it. Top of the morning to you. There you go.
Is anyone more wrestling to talk about?
There's been so much I'm having to go through. Have we talked about this? Control F my brain wrestling.
That Progress show recently went up on demand. Apparently, one of the best Progress shows for a while. Still chasing. Paul Robinson is the first ever Proteus champion, where you get to decide the stipulation if you're champion of what the belt's going to be.
So are we going to invite Robbo on Straight to Hell or something?
Oh,
I'd love to have him
you
on,
can
mate.
decide the match, right? Let's just decide it right now. With Todd the Rabbit. And then they'll look at the title lineage in Wikipedia and go, oh no.
Then I'll just shoot Pit'em Bros and just take the Proteus
Shoot
Championship
Oh,
myself.
It's only Robbo.
He's only little.
Get myself booked on Progress.
He's a very good promo, as we all know. And he's done a promo where he angrily shouts in front of the London skyline and says basically the stipulation is you've got to either, it's like shoot style, you've got to pin him, you've got to knock him out or submit him. There's no pinfalls, which I think's good. Fair play to him. Good wrestler.
He's fantastic.
I
isn't
love
he?
him.
Oh, so he's coming on the show then.
No.
No.
We
I'm
know
just-
I'm getting
we know
back.
him from back in the day, WCPW and all that. He was in there.
He used to chase me around. He did.
He was a scary.
Oh,
man. He
Sons
was
of
a-
Essex,
He was a
right.
scary mofo.
Yeah, I know.
He's great wrestler. Yes. I just like seeing old footage of him. You know how Ospreay always puts up like old backyard clips of himself. You see Paul Robinson
This was my third concussion.
being like, see Robinson being like,
My favourite of the concussions.
you see Robinson being like a little baby face. He just doesn't work at all.
Yeah.
He's like flipping around and stuff. You're like, you're Paul Robinson? It's very weird. For anyone who doesn't know British wrestling but does know British football, it's not Paul Robinson, the former Leeds goalkeeper at Tottenham Hotspur. He's one of my favourite
Or
goalkeepers
the former
ever.
Bolton Wanderers and Birmingham City left back.
Oh, right. Very good.
Yep, we finally digress. Let's go on to the next bit.
Let's have a rummage in our mailbags.
So, Santa, look at
I need to apologise to you because the first question on this week's mailbag is meaty, and I didn't send it to you beforehand, and I should have done, and I apologise.
I'll give you
I'm in suspense. So you,
full disclosure.
This would be, if we were like a radio show, this one would go to a commercial. People would like, oh, let's find out what it is.
Full
But-
disclosure, I've been sent this question ahead of time because it is so meaty, as Ross said, and I've decided my answer ahead of time. I'm so sorry.
Well, I'm going to have to ad-lib this, so my answer is going to suck.
I've written my answers down. It's that meaty.
We've totally, we've swerved you here, Maffew. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
So in the mailbag, where none of us see the questions beforehand, number one, morning lads.
Hello.
As the 10s are nearly over, who would be on your top 5 of the wrestling world from this decade? Can be across all promotions and have to be in-ring guys. What?
It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be in ring.
Oh, just entertaining it. All right. Just the top 5. Top 5. Who did the best for the business during this decade? Thanks, Jordan. It's a meaty question.
Don't you
You
Jordan,
can go
then?
first. Then.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I'm just going to read mine out. I've gone for Okada for obvious reasons.
Okay.
Even though I don't like his character these days, Seth Rollins.
Okay.
Charlotte Flair, done a lot for the business. Well, I guess. AJ Styles, been a top 3 promotions this decade. He's had a big decade. And finally, Eddie Ryan. Most
Was that actually your answer?
Yes, it is.
The English line.
That was good.
The English line. English line. Because I've written this down because I've forgotten some of the names involved in this. He won the 5-star gauntlet match.
He did.
He defeated. Can you name the wrestlers he defeated?
HD Drake was one of them.
HD
Rey
Drake wasn't
Mysterio?
it? No.
Rey Mysterio. Yeah.
Eddie Ryan.
What was the gauntlet? Was it? Oh, it wasn't like a rumble. It was a gauntlet.
Gauntlet, yeah.
Oh, right.
So Eddie's in the ring. This is
There was a last guy.
the evil mastermind, Jake Hager,
Yeah,
put
yeah.
Eddie Ryan in a gauntlet match.
Right.
Drake was one of them.
Primate.
No.
Baddies.
Oh, they have to be baddies. Oh God.
I might just read them up because
Oh,
I don't
go
think
on,
any.
yeah, I'll be all day.
Marcus Burke, Tim
Marcus
Wide,
Burke was. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Tim Wide, but
what
Wide
I'm
spelled W-Y-D-E.
Okay.
Wide. Here's wide.
And then he defeated. But then Hager came back out, and then Eddie
did he
Ryan.
say?
Huh?
Thank you.
And then Eddie Ryan. It's Seth Rollins. Eddie Ryan defeated Big Grizzly and Dave Mastiff at the same time, didn't he?
Oh, you beat 2 on
forgot
one.
that was a
One of them
thing.
was the bastard.
Yeah.
Dave Mastiff, not Pac.
And then he also, obviously, on the final show ever, defeated Zach Gibson to win the real
The
championship.
real championship.
So
To kill the company. Yeah, I like that you gave. The explanation there was all on Eddie Ryan and not on the other. Okay,
Yeah.
that was a good way to answer the
Oh,
question.
God.
Go on, Jack.
Mine were CM Punk because of the influence he's had. However,
In the 10s?
yeah, in the 10s. The pipe bomb was in 2011.
Very beginning of it, I guess.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm counting the whole
And
decade.
people
Alright,
still chant his
yeah.
name, don't they?
CM Punk, Daniel Bryan,
Yeah, they do.
Daniel Bryan. Who's my third one? AJ Styles, agreeing with Ross. Okada as well. And then I can't decide between Tanahashi and Omega. One of the two. They're my top 5 of the decade, but Tanahashi or Omega. Maybe Omega, because he's had more influence on the bringing the West over to Japanese wrestling and stuff. Have you got any? Got 5?
Well, Walter's one.
Okay, right, yeah. Cool.
Still is. He's going to be in this list rather than
Okay.
be a Dubbock stub. Jun Kasai for his influence in. No, that makes sense actually. He's out of it.
I should.
Janela.
Janela.
Yeah, his influence for GCW.
Okay.
And, make it. He made one viral clip of him and Zandig falling off a roof into a career.
Yeah.
So that's to be said. Superhuman for following the same footsteps as that man. Both the. I can't have the Young Bucks, can I? I'll have Matt.
Just Matt Jackson.
Matt, because we have the same name. And
Screw you, Nick.
That's right. Maffew Heat with Nick.
I heard you said that the Milwaukee Bucks sucked on Twitter and then he blocked you. Someone that I didn't follow said that.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were appalled at how bad the Milwaukee Bucks played, so I hate the Bucks.
And then he
you got blocked
blocked
right? I wasn't talking about you.
Who was that? I've
I
either
dunno.
followed them or I've seen it, yeah.
I don't want to guess, because I might get it wrong. Influential. Oh, and this couldn't. Yeah, probably not. UK wrestler given helmet.
Pete Dunne?
If I pick, I don't want to pick Pete Dunne.
Zach?
You know what? For all his work in Fight Club Pro and Progress,
No,
see the
you're
influence.
not. You're going to go for Trent.
yeah.
Oh.
Trent Seven.
Well,
Yeah.
Trent 7. Great.
I mean, he sums up, the likes of Chris Brooks, Dunn, Bate,
Yeah.
Clint Margera, and all the
Yeah,
rest of
yeah.
the people have been part of it. But, I'm pulling this out my ass, and I've put Superhuman as one, so
Yeah.
clearly it's well thought out. So, yeah, it's been the decade of the self-made person.
Okay.
I didn't put any women there because I'm clearly misogynist. 2,
I think next
Oh.
decade there'll be a couple of women in the top 5 for the 2020s.
the fact that Becky Lynch was able to headline WrestleMania
Yeah, yeah.
deserves praise.
If
And
she-
make up for the fact that apparently in one podcast months ago I said there's no chance of them doing
Did you? Oh, yeah, you said
Ronda
that,
versus
yeah.
Becky. Yeah.
I think next decade will be like Cody, Becky. I don't know. Yeah.
Number 2. Hello, George Zipian Bungle. I got him.
Which one's which?
I think we leave it ambiguous. Until
Your Zippy.
yes.
No.
That was
Yeah.
great. Thanks, Jack.
I can't think.
Bless you. We're all rainbows. I took on the advice of Adam from a couple of weeks ago and had a watch of Naked Attraction on all 4. Halfway through, when I worked out what was going on, my reaction was looking wildly confused and amused, followed by the words "yowie wowie."
Okay.
Sure he did. I also realized in that moment that The Fiend has already influenced my everyday life through vocabulary And that Hollyoaks and The Last Leg are still the best everyday. Well, still best programs on Channel 4 with Countdown at a close third.
Okay.
So my question is, are there any wrestling-related words, phrases, or terms used in real life, either jokingly or in conversation? Another I've used for a long time is the term overselling when seeing most sliding tackles in the occasional football match. Occasional football, everyone I watch. Thanks again for all your great humorous, informative, and fun content, which keeps me on the straight and narrow, especially during the many times I'm in hospital, which will now include a period very soon, and I'll be in for nose repairing surgery. Oh. Cheers, Giles from St. Leonard's, East Sussex.
Cheers, Giles. Thanks for your question.
Hope your schneb is all right.
Yeah.
That's what we call noses up here.
Schneb?
Schneck.
Schneck?
Schneck sometimes.
Schneck, I go with.
Neb or
Yeah.
Schneck.
I've always had schneb. I'm
Okay.
going to kick out your
I
dumb thing.
got kicked out of this. That's the only time I've ever been kicked out of a cinema was with the word Schneck. Was there seeing the second Harry Potter film, maybe?
All right.
I think it's the first time. Well, it's the first time I saw Voldemort, and I was shocked. So I was like, "Where's his Schneck?" And I got hoyed out.
Did it get a laugh?
One of the people I was there with. Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
So it was. Well, I just didn't realise that's what he looked like.
With other people talking in the cinema, or was it just you?
No, it's just me. I was like, "Where's his
no wonder
Schneck?"
that.
It was. I got kicked out. Shame. But anyway, to answer the question, one of my most hated things in life is just seeing non-wrestling people using wrestling language in normal day conversation.
Really?
Yeah, I just get it's like, ugh.
Any examples? Because how would they know the...
I don't like when something makes someone laugh online and they go huge pop.
Yeah,
If you're not a wrestler, don't say that.
No?
I don't like
Oh,
it.
okay.
stuff like gimmicks and look at that gimmick over there and the monologue and
I will admit that I used to do it more when part of WCPW because it just becomes part of the language, like just hanging around them. It just becomes a thing. You just start saying stuff like, "Oh, that's a word," but since not doing it anymore, it's faded. I haven't kept that up because I looked at myself and I was like, "You dick." No offense to you, Giles, for doing it. I feel like a cock.
Yeah,
now.
Giles.
No, it's not Giles.
Just suffering in hospitals with
Each
taking the mick out of you.
overselling is different from just casually slipping in like, "Oh, huge pop for that." It's like,
I think it's the way you say it. If
Yeah,
you go,
David's
"Ha, ha, ha,
ways."
huge pop. It's like, I know there's a huge pop. You just laughed. But, I do no-sell quite a bit.
Okay,
I'm not even going, like, in my head, I'm going to do a wrestling reference now. I'll just say, you no-sold. You throw a ball at someone, they'll catch you, hit him, and say, you no-sold that. I'm
The
like,
one that James Dixon, the head booker of WCPW,
that James Dixon.
he'd say gimmick for everything. Everything's a gimmick. Gimmick just means a thing. Like, can you pass me that gimmick over there? And he once did it to mean the turn off on a roundabout. We're driving along, he goes like, which gimmick do I take here? And we're like, what are you talking about?
So it's like a Smurf, basically.
Yeah.
Crashes the car. Oh, gimmick in hell.
Welcome to the Cultaholic Gimmick Podcast. Welcome to the gimmick. And just, have the gimmick cast
Okay,
all the
maybe
time.
not then.
No.
Great idea. But yeah, it's interesting that the language is getting used quite a bit because TV Tropes, which is a great study of narrative and tropes, website does list wrestling as a what's one for here, a media type, I guess. Yeah, something with narrative
Genre.
storytelling. Yeah. So they'll have like heel face turn.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
different like Star Wars heel face turn. When,
Yeah,
you know,
Darth
like-
Vader turns face at the
Yeah,
end.
yeah. And they're like, oh, wait, you know that?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean,
But-
all right.
Could you imagine sitting there, like watching the 1998 World Cup, say, and like Beckham gets sent off, and he just turned heel.
Yeah.
Clive tells it.
If it wasn't for David Beckham, none of yous would be. Oh. It's a horrible David Beckham. Sorry.
And also, like, wait a minute, I've totally forgot. I had a thing, and then Sam pulled back on his chair and see him out the
could
door.
see him actually,
and
yeah.
that distracted me enough that I've forgotten what I was going to...
That's fine. We'll carry on the next question. If you remember it, bring it up.
All right,
If not,
cheers for
then
that.
you
Sorry
won't.
about that. Sam's fault.
Very professional. Number 3. Hello, gents. I want to say how much I love your content.
Thank you.
Even the news from Tom. Sometimes. All right. Oh, moving on then.
Hang on.
If you had to form a tag team with a member of Cultaholic, who would it be, and what would your name/tag finisher be? Thanks for all the great work. My kids and I enjoy everything you do and never miss any content. Thanks, Chris from Lacey. Wow.
I think it might have a comma in there. I think it's a state.
Oh, it sounds like Wisconsin or something. Else.
Maybe, yeah.
Wyoming. No, it won't be Wyoming.
Lacey-
Wisconsin. No, it can't be. Wow.
Evans.
Wow. Wait, what
Lacey,
what
wow.
state is...
While I'm looking up
What
where
state
Lacey
is
is.
Wa going to be? No, let me work it out, please. Wa.
Go on.
Wagamama.
I think Wisconsin's not got an A in it. Wa. Why? No.
Lacey,
Wa.
W-A.
Wa.
Is it Lacey, Washington?
Oh, Washington. Right. Yep. Fair enough.
I like Lisa's
Glad we got-
Wagamama more, though.
What is Wagamama?
It's a Japanese restaurant.
Is it? Oh.
You get chicken katsu from there and nothing else because that's all anyone gets.
What's chicken katsu?
Chicken katsu curry. Oh, it's all that anyone gets when they. It's all that non-vegetarians get when they go to Wagamama's.
Yeah.
Non-vegetarians.
There's also like vegetarian options, but if you're a meat eater, that's all anyone gets at Wagamama's. Have you ever gone to Wagamama's?
I've gone to Wagamama's.
Did you get chicken katsu curry?
No, I had
What?
I ate eggs.
What are you doing? Get chicken katsu curry?
I wanted some eggs.
All right, fair enough.
Just make me a good vegetarian.
Have you ever had a chicken katsu curry from Wagamama's?
Not from Wagamama.
What's going on?
This podcast was brought to you by...
Well, let me tell you, they're delicious. Better than the ones at Yo Sushi. So no.
Wagamama is Jericho. Okay, so tagging with someone in Cultaholic.
Okay.
In wrestling matches.
Yes, because it's a finisher. It's a good one, though.
I would tag with Richard Tubman because he's got wrestling experience. Well, he's got wrestling experience.
What's his finisher?
His finisher is the van driver, but our double
right.
team finisher would be like the Dick.
van drivers.
The Dick King. The Jack Dick King. Because we call him Dick, like Dick Tubbs, Richard Tubman. The Dick. The King
Say
Dick.
Dick King again.
Gonna
the
give
Dick-
you a right
the
old
Dicking.
dicking.
The Dicking, there
Yeah,
we go.
we're gonna. I'm Dick and he's
It's
King.
called what's-
Together, we're gonna have you, Dick King.
Yeah, there we go. That's my answer. Right, done. And the finisher's going to be called the Royal Dicking or something like that. There you go. What the Dickings?
Charles Dickens.
Charles Dick. Yep, that's my. There we
It
go.
was the best of times, but tonight it's in that ring. It's gonna be the worst of times for you.
He's got him in a submission. It's the Oliver Twist, right? So, oh dear me, that made you like raise up in pain.
Ow! I felt that to my very soul.
It's their valet. What's she called? Christmas Carol.
Oh dear.
I can't even. I don't even laugh.
Chad Gable plays Tiny Tim.
Christmas Carol. Oh dear me. Yes.
So rough.
You
I'm gonna
you
go.
had great expectations
Okay,
for that
so-
joke, didn't you?
Please,
English.
Ross, can we have some more
English.
suggestions?
Just to be different, I'll go Jen because she's a lady and it's tactical.
Okay.
Damn it.
You're not gonna hit a lady, are you, Maffew?
She might hit you after she did this.
Probably.
What would you
Ross,
tag?
no stopper. That's how she do
What
it.
would your finish be?
Uh,
The name of her.
I don't know.
question?
was
Yeah,
she
it is.
genocide? She has a gimmick and everything. That's she was gonna wear a mask and she was gonna wear gear like Natalia. I remember. I can't remember anything else, but I'll let her do all the moves.
Jen's also got wrestling experience. She took the New Age Clicks finisher, the big terrifying like double stomp off the top, man. She's hard, yeah.
Yeah, I'd win all the time.
Yeah.
I'd just stand on the side and do nothing and win. Yeah.
Call yourself the. I can't think of a pun at all.
I can't think of
Just be like the Glasgow Newcastle connection or something.
We wouldn't be called that. That was
Northern
awful.
Soul.
You would if you're in WWE. That would be your name.
Yeah, it would.
I'm from Glasgow.
No, they'd be called like Border Patrol or something.
2 mining towns, 3 hours from London.
Both 3 hours from London.
It's like the Rock and Roll Express, the Megabus Express. What would I be?
You go on.
I'll probably have to team up with Jack.
Why? Puppet
sorry,
Jack.
Hack the Jobber.
Yeah.
Because we've got such good chemistry together. Isn't that right? Yes. See, I know each other inside and out. That sounds bad.
You certainly
no.
know him.
You
Well,
know
right
his
into the
inside.
innuendo. I wonder who's. And it's great because he can make the hot tag. No, wait. When I make the hot, yeah, I'd play.
You'd be the Janetti.
I'd be the Genetti.
Sorry, the Ricky Morton.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, sorry,
I'll probably be the Genetti. In all fairness, I've heard the pops of this guy. I'm gonna take him to Germany with me as well.
Yeah, oh God, good. Right. Can't wait.
Should I do that?
I'm not going, but the puppet.
The evil smile on your face there was terrifying.
What are you going to do in Germany with that puppet?
I roll one.
Can
That's why he's a great tag partner.
I bring
What do you
my
want to do today?
Can
Whatever
I
you
bring
want,
my
Matthew.
puppet in
Oh,
this,
great.
to this techno rave? Oh, yeah, of course you can. Oh, so many accents this week, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course you can.
Where was that place I went in Berlin?
Did you go to the cool club that no one can get in?
No,
Ah.
it was a thing in the. I always used to say it back in Name Redacted.
Bergman's Party House.
Yes.
He used to say Bergman's Party House.
In that
a lot.
accent?
Yeah, he would.
Just
yeah,
there was
he
some
would.
guy in a square just saying, "Everybody come in to Bergman's Party House." It was the best thing.
I love
It
Germany.
was
by
just
the way.
like a
I've been.
shed.
It's
Yeah.
great.
It was just like a.
accent's amazing.
I've been to Cologne. Oh, yeah.
It's like
That's
Al,
right.
do you remember Al Murray's
I didn't
character
know.
disorder thing? We had the German character. He's like, "Oof, Minuten."
Oh, God. Where's the map?
Where's the flag?
We're getting through so many countries on this offensive.
The map, it's like, where is Germany? Yeah. Where's Glasgow?
Sounds like a chart.
Yeah.
Sounds like a chart.
Where is casual racism?
Now, we've had a pass from several countries along the way.
We have.
In the mailbag, especially, going like, oh, it's fine, just take
Take
the
the piss
piss.
out of Australia, definitely. We can. Australia's won. France, I think. Ireland. Well,
That's
they
it.
were
We
alright.
put one person in every week. Jay Adultman from Australia said it's all right.
Yeah, he did.
He said good day.
Yeah.
Ami Dosanjh from Kent. I'm pretty not doing a good job. Let's have a second opinion.
Yeah, I mean Dosanjh. Is that a? That's probably how it's pronounced. Sorry about that. If
Julian
it might
Assange.
be it might be Amy though. You never know.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for your question, AD.
From Kent. Massive fan of the channel. Not anymore. And cheers for all the content you provide.
Thank you.
Enjoy. So,
Oh, here we go.
Ross to finish that drink.
I'm ready.
RKO or F5?
F5.
RKO.
F5. WrestleMania 2000 or for the N64 or WF No Mercy for the N64?
Haven't played either, but the second one.
No mercy.
Yeah, No Mercy, come on. Finn Balor or Seth Rollins?
Balor.
Rollins.
Balor, not even a contest. Oranges or apples?
Apples.
Apples, but orange juice.
Apples, 'cause, yeah. Inferno match or Buried Alive match?
Inferno match.
Buried alive.
Buried Alive, because that is on the SmackDown 1999 that me and Tom will be reviewing next week.
Nice.
WrestleMania 15 main event or WrestleMania 17 main event?
17,
X7.
even though the finish.
X7. Batman versus Superman or Suicide Squad?
Haven't seen either. Don't know.
Not seen either, but from the look of Suicide Squad, it looked terrible. So Batman versus
You can see,
Superman.
I've seen both of them. They're both rotten. But I saw Suicide Squad in a plane, and I never fall asleep on a plane. 15 minutes into Suicide Squad, I fell asleep. So Suicide Squad, thank you very much. Chinese takeaway or Indian takeaway?
Chinese.
Indian's my favorite type of takeaway.
Chinese.
All right.
Fried anything duck, I can't resist. Alan Shearer or Kevin Keegan?
Alan Shearer.
Well, neither. Then why would I answer that? What? Are you having a laugh, Amy? Army? You having a laugh?
That's a killer.
Amy
Alan
Amy
Shearer because Keegan just seems like a cock.
What?
Keegan does seem like a cock.
How does Keegan seem like a cock?
I would love it if we beat that. Get in the bin.
Jack.
I don't like Kevin Keegan at all. I'm
He's a
sorry.
man of the people, is Kevin
He
Keegan.
wears his
Yeah.
heart on his sleeve. That means he's a prick. Right.
No, it
anyway.
doesn't.
I know it's sacrilege saying this in Newcastle upon Time, but
Yeah, it
I really
is.
don't like Kevin Keegan.
Was nice having the show, Jack.
Like, at least Alan Shearer. Oh no, because Kevin Keegan was a good footballer as well.
Keegan was probably a better footballer than Shearer.
No.
He won the
Of course he
bloody. He
was.
won the bloody Ballon d'Or.
Shearer
didn't
scored more goals than anyone.
he? He has, yeah. They're both very good.
But that's right, but you're saying negative things about Keegan, so I'm going to be pro Keegan. I'm saying
I'll
Keegan.
pick Alan Shearer.
I'm going to get Dick to edit it, so you go, well, how does overdub?
At least-
He sounds like Dick. He goes, I love Kevin Keegan.
At least Shearer's from up here, I suppose.
Uh-huh. Opposed to Keegan, that German guy.
Scarborough, wasn't he?
Right. Naked Attraction, take me out.
Take me out.
Take me out.
Take me out. Pachidi is the Naked Attraction guy. This is not the Naked Attraction
I like how Take Me Out's a bit crap. Like, let the feather see the pigeons.
I mean, it is the crappiest thing on TV, but it knows it's crap.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about Marty Scurll.
Marty Scurll
Jimmy
was on
Havoc.
it as well,
Jimmy
yeah.
Havoc was on as well.
Yeah, right.
Jimmy Havoc's bit. He calls himself Nick for some reason. He's like, I'm Marty's friend Nick. And there's like,
He didn't want to be on the show.
I asked Jimmy Havoc about it. He was like, well, it was supposed to be some lad called Nick or something like that. He's like, they just got me in and didn't change the script, so I was just Sam Nick. I was like, I thought you were like trying to like pull a rib, as they say. And he's like, no, it's just in the script to call myself Nick.
Hi, I'm James Dixon. And I'm part of just put a fake name.
Oh,
whatever.
Michael Caine.
She was out.
It just sounded like Michael Caine. She was only 15 years old.
Master White. I can't do it. That was a good one, that though, Ross. You
I
good
do
at-
enjoy Michael Caine's voice.
Good at Michael Caine.
She was only 15 years old.
What's that from?
The film is a name. I've forgotten it completely. He plays the main character. It's the film name is his name. Older, quite a recent one. Oh, why is it gone?
Italian Job.
Oh, Harry.
Harry
Yeah.
Maguire. Harry Brown.
That's it.
Jesus.
Oh, Harry Brune is
Yeah.
24/7 Championship or Hardcore Championship?
Hardcore.
24/7. Go our truth. Sonny or Sable?
Sonny.
Sunny. It's got to be Sunny. She's better.
God.
You know you want me. I know you want me.
Sunny was the more She had more of a flair for the business.
Sable's promo is very influential nowadays because she sounds as robotic as everybody else. all the men want me and all the women want to be me. What was it, Cornette's line? Well, Cornette's really good line.
Sonny's an up front.
That's another one. But the one I was thinking of was, I don't know what the person who gave Sable live microphone got, but I hope it was at least 5 to 10 years.
Sonny was good. Sonny's charismatic.
Yeah, Sonny. Brock Lesnar or Ronda Rousey?
Oh, well,
Oh, Lesnar.
Lesnar, but he's done more. He's had years and years. But I like Ronda as well. Lesnar.
In terms of consistency, Ronda Rousey's got Lesnar beat.
That's true.
You
That's
know
very
what?
true.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing Ronda.
All right.
Wait,
When'd
where
she
is
come?
she?
She's on a pregnation vacation.
Yeah, trying to get it.
impregnation
A
vacation.
pregnation
She called it
vacation?
impregnation vacation.
Oh, she called it that.
On Instagram, yeah.
Oh,
Where, by the way, just like Carmella and Corey Graves, they might have the sex.
She might have sex with her husband.
the sex. Oh, are we breaking that news that she's had the sex? That's be the name of the podcast. Sean Spears or John Moxley?
Moxley.
Moxley.
Yeah, John Moxley. Not even Sean Spears' mum would pick Sean Spears over Moxley. Come on. Sharpshooter or figure 4?
Sharpshooter. Just because I watched Joe Rogan pick apart the figure 4 and it wouldn't work in real
Oh,
life.
wait.
Oh,
So-
wow. Yeah, but if you give him if you give him some weed and ask him like 3 minutes after that, he'd believe anything.
Some weed, meat, whiskey,
DMT.
and a wild animal. And some acid, yeah.
Elk. I'll go for the figure 4. I like the figure 4.
I think we've had this question every week since we've had the lightning round. The sharpshooter because the greatest wrestler of all time used it. That's right, 99.
Natalia.
Last man standing match or I quit match?
Oh, last man standing.
I think Last Man Standing's got more of a scope for inventive finishes, as we saw with Joe Coffey and the bastard Dave Mastiff.
The bastard. Dave
So Last Man
Mastiff.
Standing.
I'm gonna go with I quit.
What about when Matt Hardy loses? He's like, Jeff, our mother wouldn't like that. Don't drop a leg on me. He says I quit, and then Jeff does it anyway.
Yeah. His mother didn't like it. You're right. Heavy Machinery or Viking Raiders?
Heavy machine.
Viking Raiders. War Machine rules means there's no rules.
Yeah, I like Viking Raiders.
But
So
Otis
seen
is
him in
like
Newcastle.
Chris Farley.
He's very funny.
Yeah.
Minus the
Dead.
coke,
I was gonna say.
presumably.
I mean, I don't know. Like, Stone Cold entrance pop or The Rock entrance pop?
Austin.
Yeah, Austin.
Specifically, Austin is a heel. That noise is... That should be its own pop on this podcast, alongside the Brother Love pop and the Bobby Lashley pop and the one other pop I've forgotten. What was the other one? Was another one?
The brother of Bobby Lashley.
Tyler Rex pop.
No, it was there was one, but I can't remember who it was. I don't know.
Should write these down.
Someone should
Was it
know.
the Hurricane pop in the
Can't
Rumble?
remember. Maybe.
I don't know.
Let us know.
Austin. The biggest pop I've ever seen live was at WrestleMania 32 when Austin came out.
Oh.
Lost their minds.
Yeah, I can't argue.
No! Hardy's was bigger than that.
Was it? Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that was.
Oof.
Oh, we've seen some big pops.
33,
live.
the Hardy's one.
Huge pop.
Yeah.
Oh, that was mint.
Biggest version I've ever been part of.
That was fantastic. But out of those two, Austin.
Anyway, Elimination Chamber pay-per-view or Hell in a Cell pay-per-view?
Uh,
it's a pay-per-view.
Right, 2 or 3, just the same thing, innit? Chamber matches?
wait, is it as an event?
They put pay-per-view on this.
I prefer
Okay.
modern day chamber matches, so probably chamber.
I'll go for the Chamber pay-per-view because it comes at a more exciting time of year in between the Rumble and Mania, and because you can have all sorts of storyline. Like one of my favourite storylines ever is when Michaels comes up through the Chamber and hits Taker, and yeah.
Yeah, Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Up, up, down, down, or triple jump?
Wait,
Triple jump.
triple jump? Imagine if we said, oh, what
Up,
are you...
up, down, down.
Oh,
Because they
Maffew!
don't mind mentioning me.
Wow!
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Biker Mice from Mars?
Oh, what?
Biker Mice
I
from
said that
Mars.
quietly, sorry.
Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
TMNT.
Yeah, I'm TMNT 80s original person. It probably sucks now, but Uncle Phil was Shredder. Ryder Cup or the Ashes?
Ashes.
Ashes.
Yeah, Ashes, because doing alright.
No, we lost. Well, we
drew?
drew the series, but they kept the Ashes.
So, yeah.
Right. We did all right, yeah.
Keenan Kell or Sister Sister?
Keenan and Kel.
Oh,
here you go.
Go on and tell you home boys and home girls. It's time for Keenan and Kel to
That was
keep you rocking
Coolio
in the
doing
after,
that.
keep you laughing in the afternoon. So don't touch that dial or leave the room. It's Keenan and Kel for me.
Even now you can go, alright, Ross, who loves orange soda?
Yeah.
Kel loves orange shoulder.
Is it
Orange
true?
shoulder. I body loud it is, I.
Keenan's on SNL now. Where's Kel?
A good burger?
Is he all right? Oh yeah, he's still working.
Drowned in orange soda.
Steve Blackman or Ken Shamrock?
Blackman. Just because
All
of his
day,
bloody
every day.
bounty hunter video. Damn fat bitch.
Back inside. Steve Blackman's my boy, as OSW would say. He's my favourite mid-carder ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever heard the Shining Wizard though? A Steve Blackman song. Steve Evan Blackman, Steve Evan Blackman.
No.
It's pretty good. It's very sweary though. And finally, if you guys were wrestlers, what would you wear? Trousers, trunks, or singlet?
Singlet hard rock.
Oh, it's not an option, but I'd wear the long tights. I like the long tights. Indie-rific, it does.
That's a 2-1. Oh, I was going to say singlet, but you said that. I'm going to say pleather.
Okay, yeah.
You can
not
say
long.
what type. Because I would go the Rob Van Dam route of the nice airbrush singlet with the shorts underneath. That would be my type of singlet.
The
You wear
advantage
shorts underneath.
He always
he
used
had,
to wear black cycling shorts underneath to make his legs look a bit longer.
Bastard, I didn't know that.
his singlet.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I would do that without the good-looking stuff.
But no, the advantage you've got with singlets as well is that you can pull the straps down when you start
Get
to
them
bleed.
titties
Yeah.
out like Big E.
But I'd go for the long tights.
To make your legs look bigger. Or
I've got small legs.
Would you have striped legs?
I'd have some sort of ornate pattern on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about the Miz. Do you remember when the Miz was the Calgary Kid for that one night and he wore trunks for the first time after wearing the long shorts?
Yes.
I was listening to that Intercontinental pod, the thing they did with Orton and Christian, and Miz was talking about that, and he said he got backstage. He was gutted because he got backstage and Vince was like, "Damn it, you've got lovely thighs. Wear tights forevermore." I was just imagining the image of Vince just in the corner going, "Mike, you've got lovely thighs, son. Get them out more often, will you?"
So that's why I got the push.
Yeah.
Right. Let's clarify. Well,
Lovely thighs.
that was a lovely lightning round.
Yes.
If you have a lovely lightning round that you'd like to send our way, please.
Or any
please,
questions.
Please send them to Bon and Jack.
Mailbag at cultaholic.com.
It's Cultaholics.
This week's big question is, Maffew, did you manage to get that Iron Fist hoodie back from Dublin Airport after they twocked it? No, but I got one off eBay. Yes, fuck. My disgusting looking Iron Fist hoodie. Iron Fist is now dead.
Dublin
turns out.
Airport stole your hoodie.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, allegedly.
Yeah.
Apparently the podcast rules are very lax here in the UK, so I say stuff like that, jokingly. But no, they ended up there, couldn't get it back. Even though I emailed and rang their lost property thing. When you rang them, they said email them. When you emailed them, they said ring them. The bastards. It's all right, go off eBay.
Like
I'm
dealing
so
with
happy.
The bloody council, isn't it? Never.
Exactly.
This government.
That's right. So that's in the podcast. Oh, no, wait. Apparently on this. The big question is, who has been the best wrestler / personality / whatever of the SmackDown Live era?
Smackdown leave.
The Smackdown Leave.
Smackdown leave era.
The universe. Force.
Which we're counting as 2017?
16.
60.
The summer
really?
of
Summer of 2016 it was.
To now.
Yes.
19 September.
Yes.
Even though it is still going to be live, it's just this period in history where
Yes.
that logo, that time slot on that day.
That theme tune. Gonna fight back. This is our last. What's the word, is it? This is our last dance.
Is that what they say?
Serenade. No, I don't know.
Go get the drugs. The money. That was Raw. Sorry.
Oh, Friday Night SmackDown comes out and it's.
It's AC/DC, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
It's weird because it's a new cover of an old song.
It's
I can't tell.
just the original song, isn't it?
I swear it sounds different.
Which song?
Bring it back.
I'm a huge AC/DC fan.
I've forgotten it completely as well.
Okay.
Anyway, the
While you think
greatest
of that, I'm gonna have a look.
superstar in the SmackDown Live era, in my opinion,
Go on.
is AJ Styles.
Okay.
Because he is the face. What is he? No,
That
he's
runs the
dead.
place.
That runs the place.
And it's the
It's
house.
the house that
SmackDown
AJ
is it,
Styles
yeah.
built. Have to put all the gaps in there.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
worked both sides of the fence, to speak like Jim Ross. Babyface and the heel.
Yes.
He was the bloke, wasn't he, on that show for a very, very, very long time. The best part of SmackDown Live, I thought, was some of the best main roster stuff we've seen this decade. Maybe was like the Arse End of 2016 into 2017.
Yeah.
Where Styles was getting beat by James Ellsworth and Ambrose was involved and all that stuff. That period was the best, I thought. AJ Styles. And he was also a champion for the very long time, wasn't he?
Yeah, and he won it in England.
Yes, he did. Sent Kenny McIntosh into some sort of orgasmic state.
Oh, he's won it. Get in, I've got him on the show next week. There's all the hits. Yeah. So, yes, before we got into actually answering this question.
Don't play it.
No, I'm not going to. Yeah, it's From the Razor's Edge, their album, which is pretty good. It's good. It's still...
What's the song called?
Are You Ready?
Are You Ready? That's
Are
it.
You Ready? And it's good.
It's a bit
not
slow
like, it's not
for a
like,
wrestling theme song. Like,
who are we? Who are you ready for the good? Yeah, but I swear it's a different recording. It does sound different. Anyway, I don't want to get into on that.
is there a cover band for AC/DC called like
There's loads actually. There was
AB?
Yeah, A B C D was one. Akadaka was one. And these would have sounds more like AC/DC than AC/DC is their reviews. We'll go off the subject slightly. Do you have a pick or shall I
Mine
say
was
something?
also AJ Styles, but that would have been my pick too. But I'll go for a different one.
You don't have to.
Well, mine is just to talk about.
I think this is the
person,
lightning
I guess.
round.
Ambrose was good and then ran out of steam a little bit. Obviously, Primo was excellent on Epico.
Luchadora.
Daniel Bryan.
La Luchadora.
Oh, Mickey James. Yeah. Daniel Bryan.
And Becky Lynch.
Because Bryan was an excellent, entertaining authority figure. Talking Smack was genius, and he was a big part of that.
I forgot about Talking
So many good jokes on Talking Smack, like Big Hog. Big Hog.
What was his rap name?
Sweet Beats.
Sweet Beats.
Sweet
With the
Beats.
Usos.
So AJ,
And the argument with The Miz.
AJ, why don't you tell us about how you think the Earth is flat? I'm not saying that. I just think there's some stuff we need to look at.
Brian's great. And then when he came back, obviously he had that heel turn against AJ. It was fantastic. And yeah, he's great. He's even rubbish stuff, even bad storylines, he makes entertaining because he's great. My first answer would be Styles, but next one will be D-Bry. Ambrose in the mix as well, in the mix.
I'm going to say during the period where I talked Smack The Miz,
Yes.
he made that brand his own. He was so good. It's gone down a bit the last few months, but it's only, got to come down for a while, unless you're Hogan. And yeah, it just it became so good I realized, wait, yeah, this guy is the best thing in the company currently. Wow, I've not noticed that before.
Yeah.
After SmackDown Live when, I'll say it's two different bits, Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch is a good
She
show.
was able to do the stuff to do on SmackDown Live without Talking Smack, without having that. Like the promos, Twitter became Talking Smack. Basically.
Charlotte Flair as well.
Yeah.
Charlotte was a good part of it.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. And then it all kind of got transferred over to Raw.
Yeah, because it was hot.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I love that. Yoink.
Any
It's like Triple H looking at PWG. Oh, they're good. Love that.
Any unsung heroes? Jey Uso.
Before, the whole sending stuff to people, I was going to say Ellsworth, but we can't say anything positive about him on the show anymore because he's been erased from history. But it was a hell of a run, though. God, I loved it.
I'm trying to think of other work ratey types.
Orton, when he was going through the feud, wait a minute, when he had the Bray Wyatt feud,
And the Jeff Hardy feud.
Orton's been really good on SmackDown, just
Yeah.
not necessarily the pay-per-views.
The build to matches are great.
Yeah,
Although
he's all fart and near poo.
the Hell in a Cell with Jeff Hardy was a great
Okay.
match. When he put the screwdriver through his ear,
Okay, that was,
twisted
yes.
it around. That was good. And then Jeff took that stupid bump to end the match.
was so great.
Oh my god.
Do you know when was it Corbin flattening Ambrose with the forklift
Yes,
just before WrestleMania?
that's right. And then also Corbin.
Oh yeah, they were
was
on the
really good
pre-show. They were on the
Yeah.
WrestleMania pre-show.
He was really good on Talking Smack as well, because they were like, "Aren't you scared of the Undertaker?" And he was like, "Not really. The world needs ditch diggers." Ditch digger, whatever you say it. He said it better than me, which is why he's employed by WWE.
Yeah, I've always been a fan of SmackDown over Raw, and just recently, I think I said it on the last podcast. I'm more of a Raw fan now. Raw's just been better.
It's over
recently.
over the 3 years, SmackDown has just become Raw light, hasn't it?
Yeah, the wild card rule really messed up SmackDown a lot.
And also, Kofi Kingston.
Yeah.
Kofi Kingston.
Built a brand, got really over, stayed really, really over, and they went, I'll put the title on him.
Yeah, all of the New Day. In fact, you could say all of the New Day
And
for SmackDown.
for a while, SmackDown Live made its repackage. Jack Swagger was getting a push.
Yeah.
When he came back with his keychain.
and his hot wife,
And that promo.
my hot wife.
That's right, Jumpin' Jack Flash is here tonight, baby. Crowd deafening
It sounded like
silence.
Fonzie.
Nothing.
It sounded like
I'm gonna be a big problem, man.
Yeah.
A big problem. Nothing.
He lost a pay-per-view match.
Yes, he did.
Big problem.
But now he's the hottest thing in MMA, so
Yes.
who cares?
Any for the
If he's
future?
only fighting, people who've come around just to fix the boiler, you'd be alright.
Just think about what we would not have in our lives if those crowds did react. He would never have been in 5-star
that crowd
wrestling.
knew. But Jack, it's not you. It's just the company. You need to go somewhere else. Somewhere with more stars.
Just a quick one before the end? Anyone you'd like to see? One person on the SmackDown roster for the future you'd like to see? Mine's Andrade. He's very good.
The tag team of Ali and a Push.
Yes, yeah, fair.
Yeah. Who's on SmackDown these days?
Andrade. Gable, is Gable on SmackDown?
He was this
He
week.
was in
He
the
was
King of
this
the
week.
Ring
Yeah,
bracket,
yeah. I would like to see Gable, but not being a shy, timid little boy. I'd like to see him with the crack he had in NXT.
Yeah.
Yes.
That gave Jason Jordan charisma.
Yeah, fair enough.
There you go.
Right.
Imagine it's the dream match now going to be The Fiend and Chad Gable. Because if Seth Rollins Universal Champion is like, whenever he sees The Fiend. What's Chad, who we all renowned is small, is going to react to him?
Just disappear into dust.
You could be like Scooby-Doo. Yay! Anyway, this has been a very long podcast. Very daft this week.
Yes.
It's a shame it'll be, it'll be the highest rated podcast we've ever done, knowing that I'm not going to be here, but I hope you'll be able to maintain the same quality that we brought to this week's podcast. This has been Ross on Wrestling.
Hello, Maffew.
Anything to plug or
Start the podcast right now.
anything to plug or say? Or
No news coming this weekend about the future of WTF moments on this YouTube channel.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, it might be to some people, not many though.
Ooh. Jack.
And also straight to hell is I'm doing an AEW series kicking off with women's division member B Priestley. We did it.
Be a Priestley.
Bea Priestley.
She likes me because I can say her name right.
We're starting, with trial and error sort of basis, doing them via video calls instead of getting people in the studio, because getting people in the studio is hard. So we're doing them via video calls now. A whole new world has opened.
Oh,
I think it's
if only
this-
you were going to Starcast 4.
I think it's
Video
this
camera.
Saturday.
You think it's this Saturday?
It's this Saturday or
Don't know.
next Saturday. I might
When it
just
comes out.
paste it up, yeah.
Soon.
Whenever it comes out, it'll be
It's
awesome.
coming though.
Jack, anything to plug or say? Get off your chest.
Yeah, actually, I'll talk about, because at the time of recording last night, I'll have been to see my mate's band, so I'll mention them again. Going to see a gig tonight, so check out Home Truths and check out All Better, another band they're playing with, because the drummer last time I went, he was like Cultaholic. The drummer knew who we were.
Oh,
It was
that's
sick.
nice.
They're from Brighton, I think. So they're nice lads as
Oh,
well.
maybe they know Riptide.
Maybe they do.
Maybe they don't.
Matthew,
No, you're
anything to
about-
plug?
Dub X Dub is in Germany, and that's where I'm going to go next week.
Yeah.
That's much of a plug if I'm already going, right? But I bought the tickets. It should be fun. If you see me, any nice German or European people, yep, say hello.
If you're from outside of Europe,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, up yours.
Oh, God.
where are you from?
So,
Peru?
so Australians were like, well, we saw the podcast. We're going to say hello. But,
Where are you
know.
from? Peru. Get out.
Peru?
It's just the... What's your name? Nobby Solano. Get to the butt. Aye.
Yeah, some stuff be happening. So this has been an amazing podcast.
Papua New Guinea. Get to the back of the line.
Stop it, Jack. Remember to put your hand in the middle of the thing. And like the tag team, go prepare to get dicking. Thanks for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments below. You can follow Cultaholic on Twitter @Cultaholic, and you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Cultaholic. If you enjoy what we do, you can pledge to our Patreon at patreon.com/Cultaholic. Hit subscribe, and don't forget, join us.